Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tales of Fate, the first stories. Thank you for joining this evening for a night of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Niall, I use he, him, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for tonight. Now, the Tales of Fate, this is our second story, and this is the first stories where our players will be heading into the wilds of the desert to find maybe the library of first stories. Will they find it, or will they die along the way? Who knows? But let's meet the players first and have a word from our sponsors.
Hello, I'm Michael. I use he, him pronouns, as so does my character, Royce Devereaux. Royce is the former captain of the White Rose, a ship that sunk. So now he's journeyed inland to Zakhara and finds himself in the desert. He hangs out with Umberto, the hobgoblin, and he is a gentleman who likes the luxuries of life, conversation, fine wines, and also pleasures that you'll soon discover. He is a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy seeing what he gets up to. He also has a parrot called Pat Carrot, who is his conscience and most of his intelligence.
Hi everyone, my name is Ali, I use they them pronouns, and today I'm gonna make a fun service because I'm gonna play Umami, the druid slash rogue. It's gonna use they them pronouns. And you will notice that in the first 20 minutes that I don't know how to play a druid. But I'm here for the shenanigans and we'll see what happens.
Hello, my name is Tom. I use he, him pronouns, as does my character Umberto. He is a hobgoblin barbarian, a fighter, a survivor. And okay, yeah, maybe a few years ago he might have made a boastful thing about how even fate herself couldn't affect him, and that might have had some repercussions here in the land of Zakhara, where your words do have meaning. He's fine. Don't worry about the old man. He's fine.
Hello, I'm Michael. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Atak Halal, a owlin druid. We'll see what happens and what's weird and strange spiritual sayings of the moons and stars I can come up with or steal, like, unhonorably from famous quotes.
Hello, I'm Josh. I use he, him pronouns, and I shall be playing Devon. Yes, I'm finally bringing a character that uses part of my username to a D&D game. Yay! He is a half-elf artificer who is a specialist in archaeology. He comes to the group partway through the story after getting caught up in some shenanigans. He's missing his left eye and left arm. Has a bit of a thing with Umami and the rest, and Royce. So let's see what shenanigans I can insert into this game.
Shenanigans.
Check out our sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for carefully crafted click-clack math rocks for use in your favourite TTRPGs. Phoenix Dice work with recycled goods, meaning their products and packaging are all made from sustainable materials. You can go to phoenixdice.com to check their entire selection, and if you put !dice in chat, you can enter a raffle with a chance to win a set of Phoenix Dice of your own.
Big love to our D20 Club on Patreon. They're great. You're wonderful. We love you so much. And they help us keep the kobolds in line, which is very important. They get up to all sorts of cheeky jam-related activities. Anyway, the D20 Club, they've created a fan Discord where you can come and chat about all things Roll Together. And they've created a wiki page to help you keep track of all of our stories, which you can find at rolltogether.fandom.com. You can join and be as cool as they are from as little as one of your local currencies per month by following the link in chat or in the description below.
We are delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. You can select your heroes and formation and then battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, mobile, and Nintendo Switch. And if you put !code into chat, you'll get yourself a free Electrum chest.
You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok by searching Roll Together RPG or by following the links in chat or in the description below. If you can't join us live and want to see our previous adventures, you can catch up straight after on YouTube or on your favourite podcasting app by searching for Roll Together RPG.
Finally, we run queer-friendly tables and encourage and support trans and GNC players and characters in our games. Our players and DM may portray characters that are of a different gender to their own. We aim to avoid misgendering but acknowledge that it does happen. We welcome corrections and have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns. Check out Safety in Chat for content warnings and some of the safety tools that we use through the TTRPG Safety Toolkit.
And now, let's begin. Hello and welcome to the first.
Who caught him sipping?
Excuse me.
I'll start again.
I'm gonna talk to my agent.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Welcome to
Okay,
for real.
God, that was
Go
so
again,
funny.
go again.
It was right in the corner as well. I just sort of looked at the screen and saw you here. Like,
Just a little one, just, getting match fit. Right,
Yeah.
come on.
I wouldn't mind having a drink myself. Anyway,
Yeah, hydrate.
I meant like a drink.
Yeah. I was going to say, second half, we'll just do it slightly too. I don't
We'll
know.
be pouring one out to your death. Anyway,
Yeah.
here we go. Hello and welcome to the final chapter. The final chapter. Where we last left our players was in the jowls of death, I believe, as Umberto was being pummeled by the final test, the test of strength, to see if they were worthy of being part of this library, being entered into this library of first stories. And, well, we'll see, I guess. Umberto, you are the top of the round.
Oh, right. Okay. Pop my various boats shoulder back in. Okay, so Biggin, literally just, I assume, just next to me now. That's
Yes, the giant sapphire stone sentinel is stood towering above you, swinging down these large fists made of stone and golden gears with its sapphire blue eyes, looking at you with death.
That description is not terrifying at all.
I've seen worse. During the war. Okay, yeah. The war. So yeah, I think again, let's keep this party bus on the road. I'm gonna take a swing with my new maul.
You have advantage because it is still fairy fired.
Beautiful. Okay, so the first attack is a dirty 20.
That will hit.
So that is 15 points of. I think it's because of the wild surge. I think it's now force damage, but 15 force.
Great. Yeah, you smash into this thing with your maul, and you can see cracks starting to appear through the stone as you deal 15 points of force damage.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to look. Nope. So, Devon is near me, but isn't within, like, I was about to say hand distance. You know the thing we use in this game? I'm just like, there's like, how far away are you from me, Devon?
5 foot. I'm like,
Okay.
if you're like in front of the creature, I'm behind you and to the side in like a 5 foot grid thing.
That's actually exactly where you are.
Hey!
You haven't been hit yet, have you?
No.
Just you, mate.
It's only you. It's the one dying.
As just a tooth just falls out. And I'm like, wow. Thanks. Yeah, I think I'll just do this as a sort of like smack with the maul, and like one of my large hands just comes and sort of taps Devon on the shoulder. It's like, don't worry, mate, we got this. Again, this is the hospitality thing I have. So you now get 6 temporary hit points, as do I.
Nice, thank you.
That's all right. I just thought it would be nice. Also, being a little bit selfish, where a few more hit points might keep me up. But yeah, so That's hospitality.
Hey.
Right.
Cool. Is that your turn?
That's my action. That's my bonus. I still have my reaction.
Great. Royce, what would you like to do?
I'd like to draw my rapier and draw my adamantine dagger, and I shall now sneakily run forward and attack this fell beast.
Pink Panther music plays.
And that's a really good start to the night because that's a nat 20.
Oh, what weapon are you using first?
I'm using my rapier.
But what?
Oh, that's double the damage, I believe.
It
Great.
is double damage.
And if
No,
you sneak
double
attack,
damage.
it's double that as well.
Is it? That's
It
great.
is.
That's good. That's really good. Oh, what a good start to the night. Super.
So you
So,
wanting to use your sneak attack damage with your rapier?
yes, please.
Great. Go for
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
So 1d8 plus. So that's a 5. Do I roll that d8 again? So it's 5 plus 4. I roll that d8 again. So that's 9. And that's 6 plus 4. That's 19. Then and then sneak attack. 2d6s. That's 6 and 7, which by match is 13. So 19 plus 13 is
A number.
32. 32.
Wow.
It's
Wow, wow, wow.
math.
Can I ask you a
Yes.
question, please?
Yes, of course you can.
Is your rapier in any way magical?
Well, it's a rapier plus 1. So does that mean it is?
Oh.
It is a +1 rapier.
Yes.
Then yes, it
Lucky.
would be a magical rapier.
Right. What does that mean?
Just means if it wasn't, that might have been worse than you thought.
Oh, that's a good thing.
But your rapier pierces straight into the cogworks, and you start to jam out some of the cogworks from the other end as you jab into the back of its knee. Parts of the cogworks fly out through the kneecap of the front, dealing
Ooh.
32 points of damage.
Great.
Would you like to use an offhand strike?
I would. That's what I'm going to use my dagger for. Let's see what happens when I roll that. Less good. How's 11?
An 11 in total does funnily miss.
Oh, it misses. Oh, that's strange. Okay. And I'm going to fancy footwork away.
Yeah.
Please. To 30 feet.
Yeah, excellent. You can do
Great.
that.
And that would be
Wonderful.
the end of my go.
Yeah, you dive in, slamming the rapier into the back of the kneecap. It pops out some of the gears, and you slash for the other side, but you just catch most of the stonework, and you just kind of like sharpen the knife a little bit, and you're like, ooh, and then you just start to skid back.
Yes.
Excellent.
Whispering
Wonderful
huzzah to
move.
myself.
Whisper, huzzah.
Exactly.
Did you see
Exactly
the
that.
Pat? Oh no.
Yes. Oh, Pat, where are you? I'll see you at the Oasis.
Look, cry.
Pat's still riding across the desert like with reins in his mouth.
Which is the cut scene everyone wants to see.
Onward, avast.
Scalawags!
Scallywags. Devon, it is your turn.
What would you say it would be for me to give a potion to Umberto?
Action.
Action. I feel that it's going to be worth me doing that. So I'm going to pull out the potion of supreme healing that we got from the previous room. And I'm going to, from the body, and I'm going to feed that to Umberto.
Like a baby.
I could get the dice out for it because I have enough, but it's going to take me ages. So I'm just going to roll the dice on D&D Beyond. That's 10d4 plus 20. You get 52 hit points.
Jesus.
52. Yes,
I'm not that badly hurt. I'll take it though.
And then I'm going to continue to hide behind Umberto.
Good move. Good move, Devon.
I don't think I have anything as a bonus action. Let me just quickly double check. Nope. That's me done.
Solid. Umami.
Umami feels like, why am I even here? Give me a
Why am I here? What am I
They do
doing?
more healing than I did. They don't need me.
That was a one-off. I can't do that anymore. It was a potion.
You've still got Moonbeam up, so let's do that.
No, wait, so I'm gonna move Moonbeam. So as a bonus action, move the Moonbeam on top of the one that is attacking Umberto.
It already is.
So does it take the?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
So I think anyways, but I think I cast it when the creature was away. See, if the creature has moved, I have to move. But the result is the same. The result is the same.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
14, please.
Ooh. That is a 16. So half damage.
Taking 6 radiant.
Very nice.
Your
radiant knives.
I'm last in turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna approach to. So I'm not behind Umberto, but at this point I want to get just right behind Umberto to be in touch distance. And my action, I'm gonna hold a. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna hold a Cure Wounds at first level.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I've got 2 people to be like, no, hit me.
Heal the tank.
It's not particularly intelligent as it is just following orders. And it will continue to smash at you.
Here we go.
For a 12 and a 16.
16 does hit.
Excellent. But the 12 misses.
Misses.
Misses, monsieur.
Bonjour, c'est moi, la statue.
Oh, wow. 25 points of damage, half to 12.
Yeah.
Ouch.
One fist slides in, but you manage to use them all to knock the fist away, and as you do, the other fist comes in as a hammer fist, crushing onto your face. More teeth are broken, but you can feel support from your allies.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't specify the trigger. Is when Umberto gets hit.
Yeah, so
I sort of get crunched down, and then you see his hand going.
The moment you're like Rocky Balboa and there's a second, it's got get back in there, get back in there.
I believe the technical term is smushed.
Good dream. You good dream.
You got 11 points of healing from my spell, and then the moon sort of shines upon you for another 7.
So that literally did no damage.
It took the temp hit points off, but it's almost like you watch the teeth regrow. I'm like, I don't know anything about science.
This could be seen as another form of torture where we keep healing your teeth back for them just to keep getting knocked out again.
I legitimately think that is a thing in D&D that people do.
I feel like my way of healing is like putting food into your mouth, like just.
So I've had a potion forced down my throat, and now I'm like, I'm fine. Just suddenly, as a croissant comes in, like, thanks. Or like in like Castlevania, it's like, here, eat an entire chicken. That will heal you. You're like, what? How?
All chicken.
All chicken.
Well, Umberto, it is now your turn. This is insane. This is insane combat.
You just hear like the Popeye theme playing as well. Come on. It's
Popeye the Sailor Man. Shenanigans.
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 Does a 16 hit?
No. And 16 does not hit, unfortunately.
No.
At advantage?
The mole swings out.
Not at advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always at advantage.
Oh, yeah. Does it need to keep make saving throws, or is it just the first one when it fails?
Let me check. Where is very far? Let me check.
My maul's like coming down, and you just hear us like, no, hold on, freeze. I'm like, what?
Must make a dexterity saving throw on a fail. Outlined for the duration. Objects and affected creatures shed dim light. There's no other saves to make. I have to lose concentration.
Great. Keep making an advantage.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing that I sort of like swing. It comes out of my hand. I'm like, oh shit, I lost it. And then of course it's the thing, so it comes bounding back to me and hits it as it hits for 15 points of force damage.
15 points of force damage. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Any bonus actions or anything you'd like to do?
Not at this. No.
Excellent. Okay, Royce, it is now your turn. Would you like to dance back in?
I will dance back in, rapier and dagger in hand. And how does an 18 suit you?
Oh yeah. Have you made that advantage just because of fairy fire?
No, I haven't.
Please roll.
No, I won't take that one.
You can't make me.
I'm going to take the first one. I won't tell you what the second one was because it's embarrassing. Yes, 18.
Great.
So that's going to
definitely
do it.
hit.
Great.
Would you like to sneak attack with that damage?
Yes, please.
Great.
And so that is that's 12. 12 plus 6, that's 19.
19 points of damage. Excellent. You come in again, but this time you attack the other ankle.
Yeah.
You take part of the gears out. Dancing around, would you like to make a bonus action offhand attack?
I would, please.
With
the dagger
advantage.
is yes. Oh, with advantage, yes. So let's roll again. Oh, then that's 18. That's 13 plus 5. So that's 18. So that should do it. And that's 1d4 plus 3.
It's
so that
plus
is,
nothing because you're not proficient with 2 weapons.
Then it is 2.
Excellent stuff.
Still, it's something coming off.
Yeah, you notice this dagger is doing just as good work as the rapier is. It's a pretty good day. Would you like to
throw this one into the air?
Yes, I like to dance away. A bit confused about what the dagger could do because I thought it could do things to objects. And okay, he's dancing away. Yeah, huzzah! I must know more about mechanics. Okay.
Maybe it's just that adamantine weapons and magic weapons work against this thing, whereas regular weapons wouldn't.
Yeah, Royce doesn't know that. Royce just goes, new thing does cool stuff. Yeah!
I heard this would be good if I was attacking a barrel. It's got so many uses.
Exactly.
Holds them both up. Magical shenanigans.
Yeah! Shenanigans in both my hands.
Umami.
I'll be popular later.
Is it my turn already?
Yeah. We're speeding through.
It's only one thing to fight. That's how.
Oh, hang on. I've not had a turn.
When did
that makes sense. That's why. Yeah, it's Deborah.
Do you think you deserve a turn, though?
I'd like one.
Okay.
Go on,
you're new here, so we'll let you have it.
Sorry. When has a creature turn passed, right?
Its turn was after yours.
After me. Oh yes. So they could do. Okay, so I don't need to move the thing right now because it's on top.
No.
Right. So I have my bonus action. Free.
Yeah, technically. But it is Devon's turn. Would you like to go?
Yes,
you were right. I missed you.
I got missed. I'll quickly go.
I missed you, and my heart feels it.
Yeah. I thought it was like we're missing someone.
Yeah, it went really quickly. So yes, I am going to stood just behind Umberto, so I'm not within close combat of this creature. My my gloves begin to crackle with lightning and sort of charges through the armor, and I just thrust my hand forward and lightning arcs out and hits into it. This is probably going to go terribly wrong, but this is with advantage. I am using my lightning launcher. That is a 12 plus 6, 18 to hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
As the lightning hits into it, there's this pulse that comes from the chest area that forces more lightning in. I have the ability to imbue one of my attacks per turn with an additional d6 of lightning damage. So I might as well use it on this because it's the only attack I can do. That's 15 points of lightning damage.
Very good. Very, very good.
Very nice.
Very nice.
The machine, the stone golem sentinel is starting to crumble. You can see parts of the lightning that's coming from Devon is just striking off different pieces of metals, and cogs are just flying out. the eyes seem to be like burning with this electrical energy that's going through it, and the stone that's keeping it all together is starting to crack. Any bonus actions or anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Excellent. Umami.
Good. I don't have any bonus action, but I have my ball. Sorry, that was really improper. I'm gonna step into melee range with this creature. So I'm gonna walk, and then I'm gonna walk back, trying to incite attack of opportunity.
Okay. It's a 17 to hit you?
I think that hits. Give me a second. Yes, of course it hits. And then calling upon my damage.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as a fist slams against you.
I see what you're about to do.
And then calling upon my infernal blood, the blood that is on the fist starts burning, and I'm gonna cast Skelly Rebuke.
Very good, very nice.
Could you please give me a dexterity saving throw 12?
Yes. Dexterity saving throw 12. A 10 won't do it.
You take 20 points of fire damage.
Holy crap.
And as my action, I'm gonna... Did you receive any damage? Are you okay, Umberto? And I'm gonna try to save Umberto while damage.
Like blood down my face. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fully healed. Actually, I've got a thing where if it attacks you, I'm gonna hit it in a moment. So you do what you need to do. So
croissant.
I'm gonna take another.
Panarizon.
But I'm not gonna. So it's again ready action. Spell first level cure wounds. The trigger is when he gets hit.
I have my sentinel feet, so they just attacked someone who isn't me. So I can use my reaction. Yeah. To
go for
it. Also, Mummy needs to roll concentration on Moonbeam and can damage with Moonbeam.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So that was 10, right?
Yes.
DC. Yeah.
13. So Moonbeam is up.
Great. And then they need to roll a Constitution saving throw for your Moonbeam.
We can do it now, but it's on your turn.
Is it?
We've been doing damage on your turn every time, so we'll keep doing it on your turn. The Constitution saving throw that time was 11. So I think that's fair.
You didn't make it. You get 18 radiant.
Great.
Jesus, I'm the damage dealer here.
Do you want to make your Umberto? Do you want to make your reaction attack first?
Yeah.
We'll see where we're at after that.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then let's make that 13 points of force damage as I just crunch.
Great. So, Umami, you step into combat distance with the creature, then step out of it as its hand swings down. It catches you on the back, shunting you aside, but you activate your infernal heritage, and the blood that was once on its fist explodes in an infernal rage. You notice that the stone around the hand, all that stonework is gone, and all you can see is the clawing metal bone structure, as it were. And then your radiant damage starts to fire down on it and really seem to get through those cracks. As you step in and as the radiant knives start showering down, Umberto, you swing your maul, crashing it against the other kneecap. Its knee falters and you can see all the stonework from the leg is completely gone, leaving only a skeletal golden frame. It is barely hanging on. But it is its turn again.
Stay down!
21 and a 27.
I assume to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, those both hit.
This is what meat shields do,
Yeah.
Right. That's pretty low numbers as well. 20, 23, 25, 30, 31. 31, half to 15 in total.
Umberto is hit.
Healed instantly by
Is this? You get a decent 9.
Hey, that's
plus
nice.
your
thank
chalice
you.
as well.
No, the Chalice I'm gonna do it in my onto me.
That's I'm okay. I think that
Because the
9
Chalice
that makes sense.
is I heal for 11.
Hey,
Nice.
so you're back.
Excellent. This creature is barely standing. Umberto, would you like to make your move?
I would. I give it a good old whack. 23 to hit. That is 14 points of force.
How would you like to kill it?
Yeah.
I think I sort of like look at the Sphinx and I'm like, this one's for you, and then just take the head straight off. Just like,
This one's for you.
Your Majesty. Yeah, decapitate this thing and just.
Lovely stuff. The knee buckles and its head lolls down, and you swing clean off this thing's head. Its gemmed eyes scatter out across to the floor as the whole body crumbles in a pile of clockwork stone and dust. Well done. You have completed the second test.
Yeah.
Songs will be sung of our honor. Yeah.
You hear the great...
Is there any audience, public?
just the Sphinx.
Does everyone have like what would it be? Thaumaturgy or we could just summon a noise. We're just like, yeah.
I do.
Great.
I did actually just check as if I had that, and I don't. But I do summon a mage hand, which is going to be throwing bits of glitter around everywhere.
Oh no, glitter! We'll never get that out.
The Sphinx flies down from their podium and looks at you all and says, well done. You've completed the second test. And then a puzzled look crosses their face. Huh. Well, if you'd like to step through. And they look across to the other side of the arena, and there is a similar door.
Insight check into why the Sphinx looked confused.
Insight check.
$18 insight.
Oh. Or it was 10, so I'm completely oblivious.
I think with an 18, that's more than fair. With an 18, you've seen someone cast spells before, and a lot of them tend to be like telepathic communication spells, and they kind of mumble to themselves. These were kind of like higher ups from when you were in your young early days, and you were watching, people in their prime, people who you kind of thought maybe you were going to be one day, fight. And some of them, like high-level adventurers, would be able to commune with each other just through pure thought and magic and spells. And you recognize that the Sphinx was talking to somebody up at the top, and as they arrive down, that you've seen when somebody's having a message relayed to them. The Sphinx just had a message relayed to them, and it's taken them incredibly off guard.
Remind me what the Sphinx's name is again?
Sonny Vafra.
Sonny Vafra is all well. I hope we did complete your tests with the honor that you expected.
They are not my tests.
Oh.
They are the Guardian's tests.
Well, I hope we have appeased the Guardian and shown our honourable intentions then.
You have. But it seems so has someone else.
Oh. Right. Okay. Look at the others. That might be good news. If that's Ali. That's... So, like, trying to slightly signal to the others of, like... I think even, like, my hand tightens on the wall a bit, of being a bit like, just don't stand down. It's almost like I can't keep the rage going, but it's almost like, oh, I'm doing myself damage. You know? Just like, yeah. Oh, right.
So just out of curiosity, through that door is a great library, yes? Access
Yes,
granted.
indeed.
Great! Then I'll turn to the rest of the party and say, what are we waiting for?
There's no other tests or anything that we need to do, is there? Sorry,
Completed
Umami.
them.
I feel like we should take a moment to reflect on what was going on and rest. Out of juice, if someone of you gets this hurt, I will not be able to heal you. I know they just said that there is no more tests, but just in case, I suggest to rest.
You are more than welcome to use my realm as a place to rest. Nothing will happen until you are seen.
It's not like whoever gets their hand on, like, a pedestal first gets everything. Is it mutual use of the library, or...?
I think it's best the Guardians explain.
Right. Look at the Guardians going, we are coming, we're just hurt.
It seems that fate is certainly putting her hands in this situation.
Always does when you're around, Umberto?
Oh, no. Oh, biscuits. Yeah, but... Yeah. Do we take a break?
You can take the long rest if you win. Like,
wow.
the Sphinx is completely fine with you staying in the arena.
There's a sense of, there's a kid in the candy shop vibe. The idea that Royce, knowing there's some sort of treasure, as a pirate, is going to stand in this room going, for 8 hours. I can't. Come on, that's like a kid at Christmas. It's through that door, something interesting.
Yes. Do you happen to have the capabilities to maybe speed up our sleep? To maybe, like, the click of a button?
Are you asking me to temporally move you?
No, I just didn't know if you had any magic that would fully heal us without us having to sleep.
Temporally moving you would just aid you without any of the benefits.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, please don't shunt us into the future.
Yes, no, thank you.
And it's random. The chances are is that you age years rather than days or hours.
I want to stay this young and handsome for a lot longer.
Yeah, let's not.
The Sphinx just looks at you guys, just unimpressed that you're asking this of them. Just like, I thought better of you.
I mean, I would hate for anyone else to get their hands on the knowledge.
So would I. So let's go.
Okay, you know what?
Unless someone tells Royce that there's something more interesting than just sitting around, I'm going through the door.
I might go with Royce just to make sure that no one grabs anything. I agree, we should probably take a break, but I would hate for anyone to, do any damage to the library while we're sitting around.
I'm happy to stay here with you, Umami. I could do with a bit of a rest myself to replenish some of my magical energy.
I don't want any one of those to lose an eye. And I start moving really slow. when the kids don't want to go, we're like, okay, Mom.
Very nice. Very nice. So, Deveron, do you also join them?
Slowly.
The two eyes are like, yeah!
I mean, that's a pretty good point. There's someone else there who could get into the library first.
Yes.
And yes, I think that's...
Royce, you dance up to the door.
Absolutely.
An arm falls. Again, the compass hole waiting for you. Beep. the same effect happens as the blue light starts to crisscross all around the gold. The compass levitates back towards you as you snatch it out of the air, and the doors open. And a great library is in front of you. This grand circular room filled with tomes, and a beam of light exiting and entrancing from the ceiling to the floor, with the promise of staircases going further up into the ceiling, further down into the floor. And stood in front of you is a medium, humanoid-sized, what could only be described as a robot. With beautiful tan metal with golden parts and rings in the arms, in the knees, and in the elbows, and a beautiful golden red sash and a sword by their side. And they say, "Hello, my name is Karud. You may enter."
Thank you, Karud. Are you the guardian of this library?
I am one of the guardians. Please, enter. Potential worthy.
Oh.
Has
I'm
anybody...
pretty sure we've been worthy.
Has anyone been here like in the last hour, 2 hours, 3 hours? Do you know what time is?
As you sort of asked that, the robot has turned around and started walking, leading you up some staircases. But from a voice from the side of you says, "There has been another potential worthy who finished the test simultaneously as you." And as you turn, there's another Karut just sort of putting books back onto a shelf.
Oh.
You don't happen to know what this other worthy one looked like, do you?
There was 4 of them. Another one walks past with a load of books.
4 of them. 1, 2, 3. Damn it!
You know, I always wondered what happened to that Andor guy. You know, that guy we met back at the camp with the red hair?
Oh.
Wasn't he? Yeah, he was around and sniffing around and stuff.
Yeah, the one who, sort of gestures his arm. Yeah, looks like we've got a rival group. Interesting.
Please follow up the stairs. The Ever Dragon is waiting.
Oh, wow.
What?
The Ever Dragon.
The Ever Dragon? I'm pretty sure Ali said nothing about a dragon, did he?
Another Karut comes up to you and starts beckoning you forward away from the entrance of the tests.
We know Karut. We're just taking out the wonderment of the. Also, the Ever Dragon's here.
Yes, it is very nice library. But please, the Ever Dragon is waiting, and so have I. In fact, we have been waiting for many years, and I am starting to get tired of waiting. And frankly, I am looking forward to all of this being over and me going back to my job.
What was your normal job if it wasn't being Castilian of this place?
All of the robots that are around you simultaneously look at you and say, "Not waiting."
Oh. I think it's very cruel that they installed the idea of waiting into you. Yeah, let's not anger the guardians of this place. Just heading up the stairs.
Do you happen to know who the other person people were that completed the trial? Was it somebody called Ali?
No one named Ali has currently completed a trial.
Well, how about Andor then?
Let me check. Are you walking up the stairs?
Yeah, because I've got a feeling we're slowly being pushed.
That one that was talking to you has stopped, and as you continue to walk up the stairs, there's one at the top of the stairs and says, "Yes, there is one named Andor. Andor Rain is his name."
Seems like a nice fellow, though. So I'm sure whatever booty there is, he'll be happy to hand over to the best team that's arrived here.
And Berto does a movement where it's like, yeah, I mean, nice isn't exactly the word I would use, but I mean, amenable, does dance, but
does dance.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that maybe we should have had a rest, but also I'm glad that we're here to, stake our claim. even if Ali isn't with us.
You continue to be ushered upstairs, and you pass about 3 stairways up into this library, and every floor is similar. It's the same in design, but has different architecture ways of navigating it. So each floor seems to have its own character to it. It is similar in design and color schemes and things like that, but each one has different bookshelves that are shaped differently, and certain ones have tables, certain ones have less books and more workspace. So it seems to be a place of study and scholarly pursuit as well as a library. As you reach the 3rd tier, you can hear the rumblings of a large booming voice chuckling. And as you reach the top of the staircase, a golden, silver, metallic dragon is curled around this layer, with its head finned, looking at 4 figures in the distance that are all sat at a table. One of which you recognize as their red hair is clear in view as Andor, who you now know as Andor Rain. The other 2, you might find their defining features, male and a female, both with piercing green eyes. One is in armor, the male, with a sword and a shield. The female has a helmet on and a scarf, but also in similar armor, and holds a spear. The 4th figure, Royce, I imagine almost gives you a heart attack as you recognize Lavender Morton. If you would like to describe her and what she looks like to the rest of the party.
Lavender Morton is I suppose is Royce's female polar opposite in dress. She is the height of style and poise and elan. What Royce tries to achieve through his bravado, she does with ease. She is everything that Royce would want to be personified. She is confident, attractive, and deadly.
Nice.
Her eyes look up and meet yours, Royce, and you recognize that death glare that shocked you many years ago.
Levada, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's Levada, is it?
Yes.
Right.
A smile creeps across her face as she ignores you and continues to look up at the large dragon. The dragon laughs. Oh, and then I said, well, what about a date? And he found that very funny. And the whole level seems to jiggle a little bit as this large ancient dragon chuckles at its own joke. Only Lavender and Andor laugh. The 2 seemingly siblings do not find it that funny.
Oh, rude.
Lavender looks at the dragon and says, and it seems we have the other challenges. And Alan says, yes, very right. And the body snakes over to you guys. And I look at you. Oh, wow. Excellent. Nope. Can't say that these were the people that I did think I saw, but there's 4 of you, and that's all that counts. So, well, come sit down. Come sit down. And you are led by Kurut, who you can swear is mumbling to themselves. Just under their and you can't really make out the words, but they're definitely mumbling to themselves. As you are led to another table opposite the other group. I'm glad that you're here. What are your names?
Umberto Horson.
Umberto Horson. Is it Horson?
Horson. It's what I got put. I was handed over to the orphanage, and they didn't have a last name for me, so not a very nice orphanage. But just Umberto will do.
Interesting. Write that down, Kurut. There's another Kurut with like a book and an ink quill, and they're just looking sort of slowly at the dragon and slowly at the book as they scratch in Umberto Horson into the book. And your name, mustached one.
Throughout this time, Royce has looked a little bit like he's seen a ghost. He's fumbled along to the table, stumbled into the chair, and it's almost like now this voice wakes him from what's a trance, and he realizes that he's been bested before, but he won't be bested again. So there's a table in front, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Then Royce will vault onto the table, lift his rapier aloft, and say, "My name is Royce Devereaux, captain of the White Rose, champion of Umberlee, and scourge of all evildoers across the land. I am here to be the champion of whatever task lies before us. Isn't that right?" Turning round to the other three, hoping for a hurrah.
Aye, Captain.
Yay!
I'm like, go with it.
And I
Oi.
turn round, striking a heroic pose.
Lava just looks at you with those cold eyes and takes a sip of a hip flask.
Mage hand, glitter, glitter, glitter.
I do even more. Yes, absolutely. As the glitter falls, I flash one of those and twirl the moustache. And remain on the table. I wonder what I should do next.
She turns to the male sibling and says, "He was the one I took the ship from."
You did not take the ship. I allowed that to happen about it. And I then go back down to my chair. It was chivalry. I lean over to Umberto.
Yeah, of course. Got to be a gentleman on the high seas.
Absolutely.
The male sibling watches you as well with a cocked eyebrow.
I sort of look at the male sibling a little bit like, yeah, got a problem here.
As soon as they make eye contact with you, Umberto, their cocked eyebrow like furrows down into a death stare, and they just hold that look of you, and they are ready to scrap.
So like, now I'm just gonna look at Andor and just like, hey.
Andor nods at you.
Yeah.
Their hand like clicks backwards weirdly. Like the fingers like go like almost stretch out completely the wrong way and then back to normal.
Slight sort of like, all right. Gesture to the others to who feels like they wanted. Anyone else want to jump up on the table or?
The dragon looks at you and is like, "Well, very, very good," and a little claw like gets their two claws and just like taps them together. Very, very good, Royce. Excellent introduction. And you with the coat.
Me? Yes. My name is Devon Delvarin. Hello.
Devon Delvarin. Get that down. Kurt's already writing, and they just look up at the dragon.
Watching Andor's hands do the whole thing, I lift my left hand up, unclick one of the fasteners on the Thunder Gauntlet, and I just let the hand spin round 360 a couple of times. In a wave motion. I can't actually do it because I have a hand, but yeah, it's just spinning around. Yeah.
And finally, the one with the beautiful horns.
Yes.
Your name?
Well, you can call me Umami, but whether that's my name, I don't know. I mean, that's how everybody calls me. Can't remember where I'm from, but I'm happy to help these people. And I look at everybody like bleeding. Well, not Royce. Royce, I don't think he's been hit to this fight. But yeah, very Umberto and myself, even, just like trying to put ourselves together.
Excellent. Well, you've done an excellent job dealing with the test, and I suppose I should explain. A long time ago, this library was going to be used for nefarious purposes by a Calfee, and, well, I couldn't allow it. Myself and Karut thought it'd be best to maybe stop the public using its knowledge and hide this place. The Karut appears next to you with a tray of drinks and just gently puts them down on the table in front of you. The Calfee was coveting the power and not allowing the rest of the public to come in, only reading for himself. We decided that wasn't fair and took it from everyone, rather than just letting one person have a monopoly on it. Yes, and with a few days of meditation thinking about it, a vision appeared to me, and they raised their claw into the air. It appeared to me that I saw the ones who would lay claim to this library, and that they would know what to do with it, and they would bring peace and adventure and the first stories back to the land of fate. It was a wonderful vision, yes, but incredibly ridiculous. So we decided to put tests into place, didn't we, our man? Yes, you did. I mean, we did. Yes, we did. Kurut continues. The tests were made so that when the chosen would arrive, they wouldn't just be anyone, that there'd be people who could. I sent a book out into the world with compasses and riddles, and the book itself was filled with lots of clues on how to solve these places. And there are many tests in here, some of wisdom, some of strength, some of just pure riddles, some of labyrinths, and whoever had the book would be able to navigate them all. As long as they could read it.
Any cooking test? Any bake-off?
Funnily enough, yes, there was one cooking test.
We never get the rooms we want.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, which one of you has the book?
You'll see. There is a situation here. We were 5. And nobody can answer us where our friend is, which I think is a very bad customer service.
Yeah, it appears to have been. Was the sinking sand part of it, or was that just something that's come later? Because it seems like one of our party got possibly consumed by the sands.
The book would be able to update itself depending on the matters of the time.
Oh, so
the book was sentient.
Oh, well. So he possibly did know that the sands were going to try and eat. We don't know. It's just the 4 of us at the moment.
Lavada speaks up. She says, we had the book, but it was stolen a few days ago.
Oh. But you still had one of the compasses, correct?
What a coincidence. Ours was stolen too. Because we don't have it. So, honestly, we share such common ground.
She just looks at you and doesn't even shake her head. She just goes back to her drink.
That's true, isn't it?
I mean, yes, yeah. Very gently, pummeling. Keep trying.
Wonderful. The dragon looks confused. Is like, wow, I don't remember there being 5 in the vision. That's because there was only 4. Exactly, because there was only 4. 4 keepers of wisdom. And that is whoever, well, that is up to you to decide. There are 8 of you currently, and we need half of that, so maybe 2 of each. And 2 of you and 2 of you join together, you'll be the keepers. Andor gets him, he's like, actually, I don't think that'll be doable. Unfortunately, our goals don't align as much as our mustached friend here thinks they do.
I'm feeling a little bit of a tension. I take some pastries. Shall we, sharing food is always good. And I pass some cupcakes or whatever.
Andor takes a cupcake and is like, thank you. Starts to unwrap it.
Yeah, same. Eat the cupcake. It's like, I do believe it is the custom of these lands that once we've broken proverbial bread, that we are under a form of truce. There'll be no violence here. I think we can. I'll happily. You think that our ideals don't work together? You don't know what we want, and I don't know what you want.
Lavada stands up from the table. You notice the siblings haven't touched either of the cakes that have been handed out. But Lavender picks up her cake and sits on the table next to you, Royce, but not looking at you, with her back to you.
Right.
And she opens the cupcake open and she says, well, we won't fight today. And she takes a bite of the cupcake. But tomorrow is a different story. Takes another bite of the cupcake and just chews on it a little bit. However, my companion is correct. Our goals don't align. She takes another bite of the cupcake. There is not a way where all 8 of us can be keepers of wisdom. So we must find a suitable way to navigate this. If it must be as crass as fighting, then you can ask one of your own. As she folds up the baking tray for the cupcake, the holder, just neatly folds it up and puts it onto the table, that won't go well for you. And she stands as she saunters over back to her table and says, however, I'm sure there are many different ways to solve this. You are the challengers, we're the defenders, because technically we got here first. So, your game.
Lavender, your words are as delicious as umami's cupcakes, which now, having tasted one, I'm sure you'll agree. A challenge, eh? Well, what say you 3? What say we become the defenders? Or should we find that umami guy? Not umami, Ali, that's it. You're umami. Damn, it's all falling apart.
Who am I?
Or should we find...
Head of the game, Royce. I know she's beautiful, but come on.
Yeah, no, I can't lose to her again. Do you understand what happened to me? My whole life crashing to the bottom of the waves because of her!
It's always about you, isn't it, Royce? You hear from across the room.
I don't think you're supposed to be verbal about that.
What do you mean verbal? She ripped me apart and threw me to the desert. I was king of the high seas until she came into my life.
But of course, you
I
let
will
it go
take
because of chivalry.
everything from you, Royce. Every last thing you want, every last thing you have, will be mine for what you have done to me.
Done to you? You ripped out my heart and stabbed it and then stabbed it back in my chest again. I haven't even seen my daughter for years because of you.
She looks at you and she doesn't raise her voice. She just says, as I recall, you left.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Yes. So, yeah, I mean, unless we're planning a bake-off challenge, I
think... could we have that as a challenge? I feel that I would like to eat some more cupcakes. Can I ask what, because I'm relatively new to this, what would it mean to be a keeper exactly? Is it, I don't even know if it's something that I want. I was just looking for a way out.
The female sibling talks this time, says it would be the greatest honor bestowed upon any of us. The dragon sort of looks at you all and says, well, yeah, this is pretty good, actually.
Right, but that doesn't answer my question. What does it entail?
Karut comes up to you and sits down next to you. This is like a different Karut that's kind of got like cleaning supplies, like they like literally sling like cleaning supplies over the shoulder. They're like, okay, so being a keeper of wisdom means that us as guardians would answer to you. The rules stand that nobody can take a book outside of the library, but people may read and study inside the library and take copies if they wish. But every original book stays here. You would be in charge of what books are added to the collection. You'd be in charge of who can see the collection. It would be up to you to basically navigate who can and can't use the library. But we would still act as its guardians. We are eternal, and I am personally inevitable. So that is how that will go.
Right, okay.
Boring.
That's why they call me the Ever Dragon. The dragon sort of like puffs his chest up behind.
So my question to you four over there is, why do you want to be keepers? What is it exactly that you want? Do you want to have the information to yourself? Do you want to only let certain people be able to access it? What is your reasoning for wanting to be keepers?
For the first time, all four of them look towards each other. And then all of them look towards Lavender. And Lavender cracks her neck a little bit and looks at you, Devon, and says, "We want the library. What we do with it will be what you can do with it would be yours. However, here's the deal. Whoever does win afterwards speaks nothing of this library to anyone."
I don't like that. Why wouldn't we?
Well, then you have nothing to worry about. Umami, is it?
We're gonna win. Wait, no, I don't want to win. Wait a minute. We are not here to win. We are here to bring the other guy.
Of course I'm here to win.
No, we're not. We are not doing what we're supposed to do.
Going to
We
win.
are here to take
win.
someone over here.
Royce, you don't want to be a librarian. I've spent enough
I
time
do
with
if she wants to be a librarian, then I want to be a librarian. I'll be the better librarian.
Royce, you need to think about it. If you choose to be a keeper here, then you'll never see your daughter again.
Korat says, "That's not true. You can leave the library whenever you want.
Yes.
In fact, we can move the library for you.
Oh.
If you want the library to be right
I
next
can
to
have it
you."
on a boat.
Big floating library. I mean,
Well, we
Floating
could
library.
we could always
My
put
floating library.
we'd probably put the library above sea level, but yeah.
it's not a bad idea. Okay.
Would we get like a special key that we could put in at any door and sort of open it to the library from anywhere in the world?
Like this key, and then another Korat appears and has like a key next to it. In its hand, it's like, this would be the key.
Oh. And is there one key, or does every keeper get a key?
There is like three more Korats turn up, each with a key.
I mean, Karat, I just have to say, loving the synchronicity. I suppose you've had time to work on it. It's very impressive.
I have
These
many
aren't
consciousness
silver, are
split many different ways. No, they are gold.
Yeah, what colour are the keys?
Yeah,
They're gold
gold
keys.
keys. That's
Phew.
good. I've had a bit of a running with some fellows that were carrying some silver keys at one point. It was not pleasant.
Don't know what that's about. Sounds awful. Anyway,
And Andor looks at you guys and is like, "Guys, you guys are really nice and all that, but maybe just drop it. Just drop this one. It'll probably be better for all of you." And that's me giving you guys, a bit of friendly advice. Just that if you just leave it here and you don't take this any further, that's probably going to be the best thing for you in the long run. Say you do win, and you get to keep this library, and we can't tell anyone about it, but you tell people about it. Think about all the hassle that's going to be,
I'm not buying it. I'm just. I think all that knowledge should be given back to the people, so we improve everything. I think there is something shady here, and I don't like that. Unless the dragon and the Sphinx say that. Otherwise, it's just very like, oh, we know that you are here, so we're gonna bring 1,000 people to put you down. So I don't follow your logic. Sorry, babes. We're gonna win, and then we're gonna use all that knowledge to improve society or whatever. Maybe there is an amazing cooking book there.
What makes
course
you
it will
think that
be.
society will be improved by sharing this knowledge with them?
Because that's knowledge. That's what
knowledge is power.
I mean, things are pretty bad as it is.
Technology improvements. Wait a minute, I'm a droid.
Nature. Talk about nature. Talk about nature.
Talk about the moon. I know that's not your thing, but
Yes, I so let me disagree on this. But back to my point, we are here. Where is our fifth member? we cannot win. We are
Yes, we
not
can.
doing our job, guys.
Yeah, Kurut, has
This sounds lovely. We might deal with that later. We have a situation that we need to solve before, which is find our mate.
Yeah, Kurut, has anyone else apart from us 8 tried to access the library?
As of yet, only you 8 have arrived, and you 8 actually finished your tests simultaneously. The 4 of these were a lot more keen to get into the library than the 4 of you, but you did finish at the same time, so I mean the chances of that were very slim, but fate looks upon you all apparently.
I don't know about you guys. I'm not gonna give a step forward without our client.
Hang on. We have the keys to all knowledge. All we have to do is defeat those chumps over there. Us 4 together. And we're going to wait around for this alley chap. Opportunity is there, Umami. Seize it with both hands. Make it into dough and create a cake of knowledge. I mean, a bread of knowledge. That would have been better.
If you can make a cake of knowledge, my friend, best of luck to you.
I'm loving that for you. I cheer from you from the sideline.
All right.
Ever Dragon, what is your...
Yes, Armin, my friends call me. The face comes right down to yours.
Good day.
Like the eye looks at you. Armin, my friends. Armin, my friends call me.
What is your preference on what is done with the library?
My preference? Oh, that is not for me to decide. I saw the prophetic vision of the 4 that would be the keepers of wisdom, and I know in my heart, and they pat their dragon chest, that whoever holds the title, the keepers of wisdom, will do what's best for the lands of Zakhara. I saw it in a vision. It was spectacular. They raised their claw dramatically once more. Golden fields, trees, a bloom everywhere, and the people at one once again.
I mean, that does sound majestic.
It's been a long time since we've actually seen the surface. The last time we were outside, it was a lot of lawlessness.
I mean, the cities have united.
What?
But there's laws up there. There was a lawbringer who spoke to fate. A lot's probably changed since you've been down here.
Huh?
Be good.
A lawbringer? Spoke to fate?
Yeah.
They look at the time dragon. The time dragon looks down at Kurut and is like, wait, so you're saying the lands have united?
Yeah. I mean, I think, no, if you can, I try and do my basic understanding of the laws and the history of this land.
Yeah.
I think there's Golden Throne, and actually, some people have seen the Golden Throne. Number 5's bad luck. I don't know where that can.
Nice. You give like a little rundown of like a bit of Zakharan history. As you're doing that, the male elf stands up and says, "It is not enough. It's not enough. These people want to give this knowledge out to the public as if the public know what to do with this knowledge. The public do not know how to feed themselves, how to clothe themselves. That's not how they look to the Kalfi. This thing should be protected. And they are not the ones to do it. We are. That is why we are here to challenge them. In fact, they are here to challenge us, for we were here first." The female stands up and says, "Exactly. Name your game, and we will defeat you."
Well, technically, as
Both of them
pointed out,
stare at you with those gleaming green eyes.
well, technically, as it's been pointed out numerous times, we finished the trials at the exact same time. You may have ascended the stairway first, but that does not mean that you got here first.
Andor looks at them both and goes, "He's got you there." They both look at Andor the exact same time and scowl at him.
Well, you keep saying about how we should pick the challenge and all of that. I don't think that's necessarily fair. We're all about fairness here, right? Aren't we, my fellow companions?
Yeah, why not?
Why not have 2 challenges? One chosen by us, one chosen by you. Best 2 out of 3. If you win one challenge, we win the other. The Ever Dragon chooses the final. How does that sound? We can choose our challenge as we see fit. You can choose your challenge as you see fit. As long as neither involves a fight to the death, then
The Ever Dragon bows their head into the between two tables and says, "I love it."
A game of wits and wagers. Yep, that sounds our kind of speed.
and it took
I
2
can create
challenges
a
for us to
demiplane.
get through.
The dragon starts to tap their claws. I can create a demiplane if one of you would like to fight, but not to the death.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It took 2 challenges for us to get to this library, so why not make it 2 challenges in order to determine the keepers?
Wait, I thought you said 3.
But if this group wins one and we win one, then there will be a third one.
Ooh, excellent! I can make a tiebreaker game. They clap their little claws together.
Yeah, that sounds great. No, I think that the symmetry of like all the great stories, free tasks. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Lavender leans back and says, "Fine." They look at the male sibling. And they trial by combat, and our champion will be. Oh, let me just get their name again. And our champion shall be Alzarin El-Shahadi. Umami, that name rings a bell for you, because El-Shahadi is the last name of your friend Zura from the camp.
As in offspring?
They have the same green eyes.
Are you... Is it he? Her? They?
Yeah, he stands up and he sort of like shrugs his shoulders and cracks his neck. He looks. You can start to see now their half elven features, incredibly beautiful face, the sort of same dark tan skin.
Are you related to Sura?
How do you know my sister's name?
We are good acquaintance. Long time.
Interesting. Because she's been dead to me for a long time.
I was about to say she's doing okay, but
with that attitude, I think she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the others and right. Any of you want to fight him, or
the sister seems to be looking at you, Umami, not with the same sort of glare that you've been receiving recently, but just like really looking at you.
I think there's 4 of us, potentially 2 challenges each. There's 4 of us and 2 challenges. It would make sense for the trial by combat to be 2, and the second trial to be 2 as well.
All right. Okay. Okay, then I guess I nominate myself as first champion. Then back over the table.
Royce starts throwing a dagger up and down and catching it. I haven't played Daggerboard for a long time. How about I challenge one of them to a game of that?
Oh, okay. I guess that's...
And I now look at Levada, staring intently into her eyes, trying not to quiver with fear.
Okay. Feats of strength and feats of agility, then. And then...
Daggerboard.
The Ever Dragon can create a...
I like the fact you're looking that up.
No. I'm guessing it'll just be throwing a dagger at a mark, and whoever gets the closest will win.
That'll do.
Best of 3.
So, who do you nominate as your second champion for the trial by combat?
The trial by combat will be Alzarin, the half-elf male. The Daggerboard champion.
I think Royce is pretty much called out. You
will be Levada.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 challenges that we're going to do. We're going to do Daggerboard and trial by combat.
Looks like it.
Okay. So who is going to be the second person taking part in the trial by combat? What I mean is, it's going to be a tag team game, and then the dagger board would be tag team as well, just so everybody's involved.
Well, then the sister stands up for the trial by combat. Faye Yeris El-Shahidi will fight with my brother. And Andor goes, do spells count for target practice?
I mean, it is dagger.
It's still aim.
No magic. No magic.
I mean, I think look up the Ever Dragon. Are you judging, or because you do seem to have a thing about
pure skill?
The Ever Dragon's like, well, I mean, I suppose, and Karut leans in and goes, no, the challengers make the rules. The game was dagger board. If the game is dagger board, then you shall use daggers. And Andor leans back and goes into his jacket, pulls out a knife and goes, well, look, I brought mine then. And then flicks it into the air and catches it.
Umami, it's between you and I. Would you like to take the trial by combat, or would you like to take the dagger board?
I don't know. I'm 50-50. I'm training in dagger boarding, but Umberto's gonna die. And not give them. I'm standing. We're gonna handle this tomorrow morning, right?
Yes,
No, we're going to do it straight away. Oh, wait,
I think...
you are all rather hurt, aren't you?
Yes,
and
I think
to
it
be
would be fair
fair,
to rest.
as you look at each other, even looking at Levada, even looking at Andor, you notice that they're a little scuffed. Maybe the initial shock of them being there, but you actually notice that they are a little battle-worn, and they all do turn to each other and say, a rest might be an idea.
It seems honourable that we come at a, especially for something so important as this, to give it its full merit. Yes. I mean, if we're all agreed, we'll take a rest.
Well, excellent then. 8 hours time, and then we shall see what happens.
Big Sam.
I'm so excited. Yeah, a large time device appears with sand that starts pouring, and Kura immediately starts moving books out the way as it lands on a table, and just looks at the time dragon, who looks at Kura and says, "Sorry, I'm just so excited."
All right. Nod at the others. We'll see you after the break, I guess. Have a good rest.
Funnily enough, we will see you after the break.
Why don't you go get some food and some water? And that goes for you, audience at home.
You, audience. Excellent. Well, yeah, we will see you in 5:10. Gosh, catch us for the epic finale that this is turning out to be. Ciao. Hello. And welcome back to part 2 of the final chapter, to quote our dragon friend. Oh gosh, what a ride we've been in. You guys are resting, and as you do so, is there anything in particular you want to do? You are provided food by Karut and Arman.
Ale! I don't like his Ale. Can I roll for God help me?
Yeah, go on the device.
I'm gonna cast augury. Let's cast augury.
You can make me a percentile check and augury if you like afterwards.
Give me a second. Yes. So I never use augury. What's this? Why am I playing a character like this? Okay. I take my dice because I don't have dragon bones, but I guess the deities will not mind. And I roll the dice, and it says you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: will for good, woe for bad, will and woe for good and bad results, nothing for results. That are
And you're
highly
asking where's
favorable.
Ali?
No.
Oh,
Guys, what should I ask? Dear God of, was it knowledge? No. What was it?
you could ask Fate. You could ask Gore, the god of wisdom.
I mean, Core's not the person to go
wait.
inside.
Fate,
Ugh.
I'm calling upon you because I'm about to go into a fight with someone that is not in your good books. I want to know if by supporting him, I will be in your bad books, or if there is a way to amend for his actions.
You look down at the dice, and you see no clear result.
Snake eyes, no. Sorry.
Okay. Does anyone have like incense or anything in their packs or anything? Look, I'm gonna make another point.
Wait. I heard some Jesus, Ali, clerics use sage to purify, and I use sage for cooking. So I take some sage and I sarcastic thaumaturgy just to create a flame on it.
I get down on my knees, I place the weapon in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I know you probably don't like me talking to you, but Lady Fate, I sincerely and deeply apologize for my naivety as a young man. I call upon your kindness and your understanding. This might not be your will, but I feel I can better serve as a guardian. But I don't ask for myself, I ask for my companions, and sincerely apologise for my misdeeds as a young man. Praise be. And then very awkwardly get up and like...
Before you get up, you can hear footsteps behind you. And who's there watching this? Is it just Umami?
I think we're all together, aren't we?
Oh, we'll be resting together, I assume.
Yeah.
You can see the female green-eyed half-elven woman walk over. And as you stand up, she puts a hand on your shoulder. Do you turn to her?
Yeah.
She looks up at you, because you are quite tall.
Yeah.
And she says, "You have the evil eye upon you.
Yeah.
Be grateful that this battle is not to the death. For fate would not look favorably upon you, even if you beg and pleaded for your life. Which is what you will be doing when we defeat you."
I appreciate the warning. See you in the field of combat.
They walk past you towards Umami. My sister, you've seen her recently. Where is she?
She's fine.
I didn't say how is she. I said, where is she?
She is with the tribe.
She looks you up and down. You part of the Doob clan? Are you the same clan?
Yep. And we take care of each other. Can I roll for history to see if I remember like a babe with the family or something?
Yeah, Royce, you can make a history check as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
You talked with
Let's roll
Zora.
I did.
Well,
14.
you don't really remember Zura saying anything particularly, personal to you, Umami, but Royce, you remember that Zura said that she walked away from her family because it wasn't. She looked at other families and realized that her family wasn't normal, and they weren't normal in a good way, and that essentially what would have amounted to being in the wrong crowd is how she described being part of her family. So she walked away from it because she didn't want to be part of the wrong crowd anymore. She sought a simpler life.
Then I'll turn to this green-eyed female and say, our friend Zura was keen to leave the family she felt did not represent the person that she felt she had become. And we defend her in that. And my friend Umami and Umberto will show you tomorrow what true honor is.
She starts to unwrap the scarf from around her helmet and releases the helmet, and you can see that her head is shaved perfectly bald. Not an inch of hair is on her scalp. And she looks at you and she says, "My sister, unfortunately, stands for failure. So yes, I will see what you can do tomorrow. Blessings be upon you." And then walks off.
And also with you. I switch on my magical awareness because I'm like, hey, you touched both of us. I'm just checking. No, splitty.
Imagine if she'd have just been like, cursed.
Yeah, no. It's worth checking, Yeah.
Nothing untoward has befallen. You gather that she is indeed following the protocol of no violence or harm coming to one another after breaking bread.
Good. I'm glad.
And she didn't break bread with you either.
Mm.
No, it's true. Actually, yeah, we get into who actually ate the cupcakes. It's like, only those people. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. I think I'd say to the others, I was like,
that's probably a sign of disrespect more than anything. Like, they didn't want to accept your food, and that is a sign of disrespect.
Yeah.
But
especially for the inhabitants of this land.
Yeah,
right.
100%. They were like, fuck you. They literally, they very politely told you to go fuck yourself.
Wow, if we weren't fighting a duel anyway, we were like, I challenge thee! Rudeness!
I think if anything, they have indeed thrown down the gauntlet.
Yeah. I think I said to the others, I was like, well, no more magic evil eyes being put on us than we already had, but head on a swivel. Hopefully we're well protected here and no one's going to interfere with us, but none of us are none of us are intending to do anything tonight, right?
Well, now you say that, there is someone I'd just like to speak to. And Royce gets up, and he's going to go and try and find Lavender.
As you're going, I'm like, Royce, gentleman of the sea, never forget that. Whatever they try and reduce you to, you're the Pirate King.
I am the Pirate King. It is the thing to be a Pirate King. I sing that as I carry on down the hallway, trying to find my former lover.
Make an investigation check.
You just running up and down the halls going,
I am the Pirate King. 11.
It takes you an awful while, and you look over to the group where they're all sat, and Lavender's missing. So you're like, well, she must be around here somewhere. And you look all over this library. And as you're walking in between the bookcases, a knife slips just between your chin and your chest, and you can feel the breath upon your neck as she whispers in your ear, "Looking for someone?"
It seems like I've found someone. Just the person I wanted to see. We don't need to do this like this. I just wanted to speak to you, just for a moment. Please hear me out.
The last time I had you like this, I could have killed you, Royce.
But you didn't. And I've often wondered why.
And she presses the knife harder against your throat.
Okay.
And says, because I told you, Royce, everything you have will be mine. Everything you want will be mine. You will have nothing left on this earth.
And that's exactly why I wanted to find you. Look, very soon we're going to challenge each other, much like we've done many times before. But I'd like to ask something of you, just on the outcome of this. Look, if you beat me, then you can have everything. I'll strip myself of everything I have. I mean, you've stolen most from me before. I'll agree. You can take my sword, whatever you need. Even, well, I'd say Pat, but I don't think they'd ever come to you. But what I want in return is, I'd like to see my daughter.
The knife loosens from your throat. Do you turn?
Yes.
She's looking up at you. You always stood a little bit taller than her. She says, since when did you care about her?
When I started realizing how precious life is. And I didn't know what it was until I nearly lost it all. Wandering around the desert does a lot for you. Makes you realize that there's things more valuable than a life at sea.
You're
And
telling
I'd like-
me the rich boy has suddenly found wisdom, has he?
You could say that, yes. I learned a lot from someone I've met.
Oh yeah? Who was she?
No, not a she. Umberto, the hobgoblin, you see. Wise. Someone who knows what life is. I've learned a lot from him in my time together. And, yes, I think he's made me realize what I've been missing all this time.
She smiles at you. Well, Royce, seems like you revealed your hand. See, I don't want to kill you. I want every part of you to break. I want you on your knees, begging. And then I want to look you in the eye and say no. But frankly, you've not done enough begging yet. And she walks away.
Then I'll drop to my knees. Please, just give me one more chance. That's all I need. I just want to see Andromeda one more time, please. Please.
She just walks away.
And Voice remains on his knees and begins to cry.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
I'd like to talk to Umami and Umberto, please.
Great.
It's just the three of us there.
I'm just standing in the doorway going, I mean, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. You know, it's just the one woman who categorically absolutely destroyed everything he loves in the world, and he's finally seeing her. It's fine. Look at the others. It's not romantic. You understand? It's one of those ancient sea battles. He'll be fine. Yeah. Sorry.
It's sexually charged, but it's not romantic.
It's not romantic. She's probably doing the thing, where you put the knife under the chin and you pulls it up. It's. I've read about it in the books. Yeah.
It's
sorry.
sweaty. It's sweaty, but it's not good sweat. It's a scary sweat.
Oddly specific, Umberto. How do you both feel for the combat tomorrow? Do you feel confident?
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If they are from Sura's family, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. I mean, I trust Umami. We've fought together before. You've stuck a lot of pastries in my mouth, which hopefully will still be all right. But I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't necessarily feel that we have a horse in this race. This isn't our. I mean, Devon, apologies. You haven't even been paid to be here. You're here as an interest. I mean, Royce is walking around with the funds. I mean, it would help if our benefactor was here, but
No, he's not.
You've lost the rock.
No, Devon's still got it. I gave it to him in the cabin, and I've never got it back. So actually,
I pause and go, wait, hold on. Okay, you're our benefactor now.
I don't believe so. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do have a vested interest in becoming a keeper of this place.
There you go. You've got you're smart. You're smart. You've got a historian's eye to it. I mean, I'm just a soldier. I'm no better than a thug in some people's eyes. I mean, what am I going to be? Security? I mean, how do I decide whether a king deserves to know secrets of the universe or not? I mean, at least Umami here has got an understanding of you should have met our other party member with all the moon nonsense. But...
I know ATAC. It's fine.
There you go, ATAC. Yeah, you know ATAC, and I'm serving my purpose. I mean, I was fortunate. I knew a bit of a riddle, and I was able to hit a statue. I'll be doing the right thing. I mean, what do you think?
I think
it feels like we're going to die, or like we're getting to a point of where lives are going to be like solved. We're gonna be fine, and tomorrow we're gonna break bread again. So
yeah,
doesn't hurt to be prepared, though, does it? And I'm gonna walk up to Umberto, and I sort of pull my coat back a bit so you can see a bit more of my armor.
Oh,
and you can see that there's a gem in the center that looks like it's not part of the armor itself. I'm just going to place my hand on it and pull it off. I think this might help you in battle. Please take it and apply it to anywhere on your person. I'm going to hand it to you. It's one of my infusions. It's a Guardian emblem. Wow, can't speak. Guardian emblem. It's on D&D and Beyond. It has 3 charges. When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you when you or a creature suffers a critical hit while you're wearing the armor or wielding the shield that bears the emblem, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge to turn the critical hit into a normal hit instead. And it's got 3 charges.
Oh, that is nice. Thank you. I know this smoke. I suppose I owe you now. I mean, this is quite a gift.
It's only temporary. Once the combat's done, I expect it back.
Oh, well, I understand that, but I already owe my life to Umami and to Royce. We've all got entangled. So, yeah, I'm afraid you've kind of caught yourself in my web of evil eye and everything. But no, that's incredibly kind of you. I do appreciate that.
Don't always believe what other people tell you. Evil eye nonsense. Just don't always believe it. You are who you are, and what I've seen of you so far in the less than 24 hours that I've known you, you are honourable. And you can take a bloody hit as well.
Yeah. When life kicks you down, you either lie down or you get up again. Nothing's going to bring me down. Yeah. Thank you, friend.
That's fine. And then I'm going to turn to Umami and hold out my hand. Will you take my hand, Umami?
Anytime.
Take your hand. I come in uncomfortably close to you, like. There, darling. If it wasn't for you on that day, I wouldn't be here, washed up on the shore, missing parts of my body that I can never get back. You saved my life, and I will forever be indebted to you, similar to how Umberto seems to be indebted to everyone. I want you to take this for the upcoming battle. And I take off my duster coat, and I put it on you. Please, wear this in the battle for me. The Duster Coat is infused with the Mind Sharpener ability. So while wearing this infused item, when the creature fails a con saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, it can use its reaction to succeed instead, expending 1 charge. 4 charges. It has 4 charges and it regains 1d4 at dawn. Please.
I feel honored. I've seen you growing since I saved your life. I didn't save your life. It was the desert. The desert provides. I'm just a conduit of it. I will proudly wear this, and I can see you can see how some similar shimmer in Umami's skin, like sandy, is on this coat, and they say we're gonna win, and it's gonna be devastating. So I hope they are ready for us.
They won't know what hit them, and I'll lean in and give you a kiss on the forehead and then walk away.
It's fine. I don't need my kisses. I'm fine.
Oh, come here!
Yeah, no, so like, I think we almost fully make out. We're just like, battle. Yeah, great.
Oh, that's how you do your battle preparations. Well, I'm going to stay over here while you do that.
Look, let me explain. Me and Umami here, Umami absolutely saved my life. We have spent a lot of time together in the desert, and, you know, there's a bond.
No, I get that.
Do you want your kisses? Why are you upset?
Oh, fuck it, go on then. And I'll
and just as this kiss fest is happening, Royce walks in through the door in floods of tears.
Yeah.
Looks around, sees you all in a sharing of love.
Smacking out.
No, you're coming.
And just looks at the three of you and go, I think I need one of those as well.
Oh, come in here, Rose.
A big cuddle.
Yeah. Literally, I pick you up in my arms.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I missed some details about your conversation. So sorry if I was eavesdropping. How can we help? I mean, even if we don't win today, I wish to help you to find your daughter again.
Yeah.
Look, that's not something I need to burden with you now. Let's go through the trials of the coming hours, and I'll fill you in again. But
okay.
Do you know what? Speaking about my daughter might not be the thing I'd like to speak to now.
No,
if
that's
you
fine.
Understand.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Let's have a drink. That's all. Let's just.
Now that I can do.
Yeah.
Where is the umami take?
Super. Yeah.
You guys cocktail and kiss your night away.
Folks,
shared love.
You've watched a lot of Roll Together stuff. Did you think that this would be the party? We would all start like making out with each other.
If there was one too.
It's so wholesome. Where you're like, yeah, on the battlefield, it's lovely to have a kiss now and again. Mind us what we're fighting.
It's good enough for the Grecian hoplites. It's good enough for me.
Put on a t-shirt.
The sands start to fall as the final grain dips and drips away. A great bellowing, yes! It's time to get this party started. The dragon flies up from the very base of the library, curling up through the light onto your level and says, right, so it was you two, pointing to yourself, Umberto, Umami, and Faerun and Alzaren.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put you all into a demiplane now where you won't die if you die. It's merely of the mind, a demiplane of the mind, and we can all spectate from there. So go at it, really go at it, give it all you've got. Excellent, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alzaren, like hits his chest, and you can see an icy glow wraps around him. Yeah, an icy glow wraps around him. And also, Faerun touches herself on her head, and a glow happens around her as well. They nod as they are ready for battle. Do you guys ready yourselves? As they pull out a sword and a shield, Faerun pulls out her spear and points it down at you two.
I mean, slightly sort of metaing here, but can we assume we're going to go instantly into... Because I want to rage, but I don't want it to be like, it's a turn, you're going to lose your rage. Is it worth raging here? Do we feel we're going to be thrown into?
You could give it a go. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
Excellent. You start to rage and you scream out. Umami, is there any... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, normally I don't scream, but now I'm just like, yeah, full on hobgoblin scream. Like the emblem lights up as well, where I'm just like, okay, come on, I make my own fate.
Rock and roll. What's your effect?
My surge. I roll. He rolls. What's he got? Sorry, I'm just opening the thing. D8. A 6, you say? As I do, sort of like, again, sort of like, I make my own fate. The will-o'-the-wisp lights come around, start dancing around me and Umami. So yeah, this gives me and my ally within 10 feet a +1 to their AC.
Excellent.
Not
Umami, anything you want to do?
Umami leave the eye patch and show the crystal and transform into Sailor Moon. I will choose the archer as I turn into Ramsey Gordon in Sailor Moon outfit.
Excellent. The dragon goes, let's fight. And as you do so, your heads rock back as all your eyes go up into your skulls, and then you're transported almost so into this ethereal golden arena. Royce, Devron, you're sat watching this fight. Currently, yourselves, Umami and Umberto, are 90 feet away from the challengers, Faerun and Alzarin. Would you like to roll initiative, please? Umberto,
16.
is that 16?
That's a 16.
Umami?
14.
Excellent stuff. Okay, let's begin. Umberto, you go first.
Cool. I now also have a thing where, because I've leveled up, hey folks, we've leveled up. Now because I'm not wearing armor, I can move an extra 10 feet. So I can move 40 feet. And as I said, because this was my fear about losing my rage, I do fortunately have a sling, which isn't that impressive, but enough to keep, like, to angrily lob a stone at the male, I think. I particularly... Okay, I'm not a fan of either of these ones, but he's they're both... Anyway, I'm being mean. Just, yeah, I'm going to lob a stone at his head.
So, well, how far are you moving?
40 feet.
40 feet. Great, giving you 50 feet distance. What's your sling's range?
130, 120.
All right, so it will be at disadvantage.
Sure. You know,
yeah.
Again, but that's the thing with rage, where it doesn't need to hit. I need to
just need to make an attack.
Exactly. Yeah. Just enough.
Yeah. It's like the idea that you're like throwing pebbles at someone, like "fuck you."
a little bit. Just like it's a 7. I'm just like again. I'm like ugh.
You sling a pellet shot at the at Alzarin, and he pings it across with his shield, not even taking a second off. Is that the end of your turn?
Okay, I've bonused. Yeah. I think that's. I've still got my reaction. Yeah.
Great. Umami, it's your turn.
Oh.
Okay. You said 90, right?
Yeah.
How far did Umberto go?
Umberto went 40 foot, so he's 50 foot away from them.
I'm gonna go 30.
Yeah.
So I'm 10 feet away from Umberto.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Umberto, don't move a single step forward. And I'm gonna cast. Can you describe the terrain?
It's like this weird, almost smoky, mystical floor that doesn't seem to really make sense, but you know in your heart that it's floor. It's solid ground.
And I cast Spike Grove.
Nice.
To be centered. So you said he's 40, there is 50 foot between Umberto and the enemy. Someone place this 50 foot in front of Umberto. So in front of Umberto, there is 40 feet of difficult terrain.
Yes, awesome. Could I just ask, how is it a cube?
It's a circle.
Great.
It's a circle. It's difficult terrain, so they use double double the movement, and they're gonna take 2d4 for each 5 feet they take.
Yeah, if they walk across it.
They're not in it yet. It's just completely.
And then, as my feature with the archer, I'm going to hit the male because I have a 60. Yes, a 60. So I'm going to 13 to hit.
A 13 misses.
Okay, that's fine.
As he also, again, boom, bounces it off his shield.
I also realised I had a second attack, but I just think it's funny. I tried one pebble and I was just like...
And that's my turn.
Great. All right, it is now their turn.
The terrain is supposed to be sort of camouflage. It's supposed to be hidden. So if you want, they can do a DC, a wisdom check. Let me. Any creature that can see the area at the moment of the spell being cast, they need to make a perception check.
Oh well, they can see the area because they're there. I think the idea is if you cast it before they've seen it, then they would have to make the check.
Mm-hmm.
But if they've watched you do it, they know it's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At the time of the spell is cast, they must make a perception check to recognize it. But they've seen you do it, so yeah. They kind of know that you've done something magical to the floor.
It's fine.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. I'm gonna whistle to Umberto. Just a whistle that in the desert means like whole ground or something. Just epic whistle.
Thanks for putting that in.
Would that hurt you if you walked across it as well?
Yes.
Yeah, any creature.
Great. Okay, just interesting to know. Right. Cool. They're gonna start to walk around where you've cast this weird spell. They don't want to mess with that. Okay. And as they do that, they both put their hands in the same movement at the same time. And you can see a mystical spear appear in front of you, Umami. And you can see a mystical longsword appear. next to you, Umberto, as they both cast spiritual weapon. First, it is Elzarin. A 14 to hit you, Umberto.
Nope.
Misses. As this sword swings at you, you manage to block it away with what weapon are you using?
I'm using them all. Yeah.
Great. Oh. She rolled a 21 to hit you. Umami.
A what?
21.
It hits, obviously.
Dealing 9 points of force damage as the spear jabs into you. It forces its blade into your stomach, and you can feel it as it passes through you.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's a projection. It's a magical projection of a weapon, but a creature make me damage, right?
Ooh, interesting. What? Let me look up Hellish Rebuke and have a look at it.
I'm also going to possibly ask this question because where that weapon would be nearish to me, maybe within 5 feet of me, because my companion is 10 feet away. So to fill that block, basically, I want to hit it. I want to hit it with my big maul.
You would know that hitting it would be pointless.
I want to, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I would say Hellish Rebuke. It's the creature that damaged you. I'm cool with that.
As I'm slashed, I just look to the female. Was it the female or the male?
The female hit you.
I point at her. I've just taken a pinch of cinnamon, toss it, and the cinnamon ignites. And could you please make me a dexterity saving throw 13?
Yeah, she rolled a 9. She failed.
12, not good, but 12 fire.
Wonderful. She is wreathed in hellish flame. As she screams out, she points a hand at you, and at the same time, he points a hand at you, Umberto. Can you both make me dexterity saving throws? As they both cast Sacred Flame as a cantrip.
Oh, so very rude.
17.
Umami, you rolled a 17. You pass.
19.
You also pass. You take no damage as these radiant flames curl up around you. You manage to dodge out of the way as they start to surround where your feet once were.
Quick question. Are they going opposite side of the circle or same side of the circle?
They are opposite sides, so they are like coming around the circle like that. They're doing like a pincer movement.
I love it.
Or another question, can we see our audience?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Great guys.
Yeah.
But they are like 30 feet away from you. They're just gonna...
I just need to know they're there.
No, I mean the audience are kind of like in this ethereal sort of prism around you.
Yeah.
But you can see them. You can see them.
That's what my thing allows. It's allies you can see. I know they're there. And I feel
like
good.
it. I like what you're saying.
I feel the smooches on my red cheeks.
Umberto, it is now your turn.
Cool. How far away are our combatants from us? So either equidistant other side of the circle, right?
Yeah, they're like, if you don't want to go through the circle, they're about 30 foot away from you. If you want to go through the circle, they're 20 feet away from you.
I don't really want to. I'm trying to think, because it's a mixture of like, I was told to stay here, but that was mostly so I don't step in the spikes.
I said don't step on the spikes.
Yeah. I sort of quickly glance at him. You're like, you think you can handle if they come for you?
I will follow you. I have a strategy.
Fist bump. I will. Let's. I got no particular preference, so let's say I go to the left, whichever combatant's coming.
That's the big one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's go. Okay. So, Biggin, I'll do my. I've got an extra 10 feet of just if I need to. But
You reach him easy.
Yeah. Let's say I do again. If we're talking about 4, I do the sort of jump into the air with them all. Yeah. First attack does a 16 hit.
No, he bats it away with his shield and looks at you with the sword as if he's about to strike.
I bring them all round my head. Does a 24 hit?
Oh yeah, 24 hits.
That is 13 points of bludgeoning as a crack.
Excellent. You take 5 points of cold damage as you create contact with it. The ice around his armor transfers down your maul and starts to freeze your hands bitterly cold.
Rude. He's still got the armor up though.
The ice armor has gone now.
Good.
That was a one-trick pony thing. But your blow hits him in the chest, and he starts to breathe heavily, still swinging the sword around, presumably to return fire.
What? Here we go.
Any bonus actions or anything like that?
Not at this point, no. But I've still got my reaction.
Great. Umami, it's your turn.
I'm going. So I was 10 feet. I'm gonna start going like diagonal, not following the circle, but just diagonal.
What you're gonna go through the circle?
No. Following Umberto outside the circle.
Right. Cool.
And probably I'm gonna be like 20 feet behind him, but that's fine. And as my action, I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip against the female.
Okay, how far is that reach?
A lot. So that was a 17, 30 feet.
She's 50 foot away.
Oh, okay.
When you've moved, she's 50 foot away.
So let me redo that. Let me attack with Thorn Whip first.
And then
run. If you do attack her from where you stood, you'd have to move into a position where you think she's going to get pulled across the spikes.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of making her way around, and that's where she's looking at you from. You probably have to, a little bit of movement so that you're crossing the spikes,
So 10 in front.
Yeah.
And then probably another 10 around, and then attack.
Yeah,
17?
That's a 17 to hit her, yeah?
Yeah.
17 hits?
Yes. For 8 points of piercing.
Beautiful.
And she's pulled into the thorns.
How many feet?
10.
Great move. And then you're going to move away.
Yeah, keep following Umberto. So that is my action.
And you're 20 foot away from her. Yeah.
Let me see.
Great. So she's currently in the spike growth.
Yes. As a bonus action, I'm gonna attack the big one with my archer bit. That's another spell. Nice. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. As Umberto opens him up in the chest, you see that opportunity and you fire your cannon.
Only 4 damage for Drake.
Dealing 4 points of radiant damage as it burns off of him. Boom!
And that's my turn.
Excellent turn. Right, so she has to move 10 feet out. 10, so she's out now. Oh wait, it's not her turn actually. It's not her turn. I don't think it is. Let me just double check.
She's in the spikies.
No, he goes first. So it's his turn first. He is going to attack at you, but he is going to channel his divinity. As he prays to fate to guide his blade.
Oh, right.
You can see that the blade glows a bright white.
Am I the bad guy?
I believe To be fair, he doesn't have to channel his fate yet because it doesn't. A 19 is going to hit you.
It does.
So he's not going to channel his fate yet.
Still
Fate,
very
yeah.
barbs.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah? Okay. So he has rolled in total, at the moment, a 12. So now he will channel his fate strike to make that a 22.
And I give Umberto advantage on the next hit.
Great. Good move.
At the back of my head, I just hear... like,
I feel like I'm also attuning with fate. I'm just like, I see the threats of fate here, and the moon tells me.
yeah.
He's going to second level smite you, Umberto.
Oh, criminy George Willikers.
So it'll be a D8 for his longsword, which I've got there. And then 2d8 for the radiant damage, and then another d8. So it'll be 3d8 total.
Wowzers.
Wowzers, bowsers.
Okay, so it'll be 4d8 in total. Great.
But minus whatever, like the piercing.
Yeah,
or
the
slashing.
slashing will be halved.
Yeah.
So the slashing is halved from 10 to 5.
I mean, okay, here we go. Paladin maths.
And then you take 16 points of radiant damage as the blow hits you. And he says, "Fate has called your name.
I make my
Today
own
you don't."
fate. I'm doubling down. I was sincere in my apology, and now I defy thee.
Okay, this is insane. I'm loving every second. Okay, his second attack is interesting. A 15 to hit you. Misses.
My magical glow.
Excellent. He swings in with his sword and you manage to parry it with your hammer. He looks at you. As the hammer moves towards you, Umami, you don't notice it slowly creeping up behind you.
So rude.
Oh, but I believe a 5 will miss. Oh no, yeah, an 8 will miss you. As you turn and a spiritual longsword just goes through your throat. You're like, what?
Jesus.
That is the end of his turn. Now for the sister, she will move 10 feet out. So how much movement has she got left?
10. Well, if she has 30, 10.
Okay.
And
She has 10 feet.
she's gonna take 3 plus 4, 7 piercing damage.
Ooh.
You can hear her agonizingly crying as she moves through. And then she moves. Worth it, I think. She's going to cast blindness on you. Umami.
Rude. How rude.
So rude.
Could you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Of course I can. Pew, 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 pew. 18.
Oh, that is a pass. Well played. And then her bonus action is going to be to spiritual for a natural 20. She spiritual weapons you. As her spiritual weapon joins her brother's, it swings for you, the spear again, dealing...
How close are you? You're within 30 feet, aren't you?
20 feet, yeah.
The Guardian emblem glows as I use my reaction. That's not a crit. That's just a normal hit now.
Okay, excellent. This is what we like to see. 8 points of force damage.
As I'm pierced by...
As you're pierced by the spiritual weapon again.
I said, the storms in the desert are better than your magic. I can't see through the tricks.
She looks at you and she says, "It is not my magic."
Wait a minute. Fate's magic is useless upon me.
We are making some powerful enemies.
Are you actually saying that?
It's Umberto's fault.
Are you actually saying
Don't, please don't.
This is me, the DM.
Yeah.
Say to you, Umami, are you sure you want to say that?
I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw to my own.
Okay.
For an 18, I said no. The magic doesn't work on me. No. Like the moon champions.
Smart move. Smart move. You do not want a very active god in these lands. You do not want to piss off.
You hear the moon in your head going, "Hey, no.
Don't bring me into this." Great stuff. Absolutely cracking.
The moon is scared of fate.
Swear
It's
they've
like,
got-
oh no, don't get me involved, please.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, she should have done that before. Whoopsie. Oh, I should do that on the next turn, I guess. Makes sense. All right. It is. Now, Umberto, your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep. I think I am probably in. All my previous rages have been like, I'm a bit of a grumpy dad. Now this is just full on. I'm going to beat this guy. Oh, you're a paladin of fate. Bully for you. Okay, first attack does a 25 hit.
Yes.
Yes, I do 15 points of bludgeoning. Then does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
Does, yes, another 15, so 30 points of bludgeoning
Whoa.
damage.
Wow.
You start to smash down Alzeran as he looks at you through blooded face.
Did you use advantage for the first attack?
I didn't.
Roll again, see if you're not 20.
Yeah. It was an 18, so yeah. But good. Thank you. That was, yeah.
Any bonus actions or anything like that?
Again, I mean, to be honest, I think most of my bonus actions are helping other people. So, yes. So, no. And once again, I keep saying it. Still got my reaction, just so I keep it in. Yeah. But
Great stuff.
I mean, not to be too meta. That really hurt him, right? That's sort of
that was he is bloodied and his teeth are showing it. He is girding at you with lots of blood.
Good dentistry content at the moment. I've got to say, there's a lot of dentistry content tonight.
Yeah.
They're going to love that. All about the teeth. All about the teeth.
I don't know,
We are
there's
sponsored
for me,
by
there's
Aquafresh.
something particular about blood in teeth.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It shows like you've been in a real fight and you got blood in your teeth, and it's just nasty.
Yeah.
Just nasty. Okay.
Nasty.
Umami, Xiao Tong.
I'm gonna run behind Umberto, so that's 20.
Fine.
And to start with, I'm
Because
gonna
spiritual weapons don't technically get attacks of opportunity, so.
Come back.
and I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom.
Nice.
As I imagine, like a magic cactus, or a cactus appears like in gray, but as it starts sucking up on life, could the big one make a Constitution saving throw? 15.
Ooh. That's a 19 on the dice, so. Yeah.
Silver
Pass.
ones.
Great. Then I roll again at disadvantage.
The moon.
What was their wisdom saving throw?
15.
That is a 15.
Ooh.
They
Fine.
pass.
So they are gonna take 5 points of necrotic.
5 points.
Yeah. And a creature of my choice, who's gonna be Umberto, a little flower from the desert grows upon your shoulder, and you can use one of your hit die to recover points.
Oh, amazing. Can I do that now, or is that on my turn?
Yeah. No.
Okay, cool. What's my hit dice? Is it
D12 is a barbarian, isn't it?
D12, you say? Two shreds, you say? Okay, that is a beautiful 10 points hit points. Just
Is it plus your constitution?
No, plus my ability my spellcasting modifier, so plus 3.
13.
Nice.
Some say unlucky, but they don't understand the weave of fate.
And I'm gonna use the 10 left to get away from those spiritual weapons. I know they're coming on your way, mate, but
I mean, again, if he goes down, that's one less problem, you know.
They're almost like pointed at you.
Ah!
So you're moving away from Umberto, yeah?
yes,
Because they're behind you, so you can't really get away from them.
They can run.
But I can go like in. So if this is Umberto, and I'm behind, and this is a big one, I can go this way, no?
So Umberto's here, you're here, the big dude's here, and the spiritual weapons are here. This is the edge of the map.
I didn't consider the edge of the map. I will go as close to the edge of the map as possible.
You are.
I can see the edge. Right, so bonus action.
You're like up against the wall.
Bonus action, I'm gonna hit the big one with my moon ray. 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits.
4. Oh my goodness. 6 radiant.
Ooh. He blasts, and you swear for a second he's going to go down, and then he just looks up at you, eyes squinting, still ready to fight.
You got this, Umberto!
I know.
Okay, it is now his turn. The spiritual weapon will fly in to hit you, Umami,
Oh, rude.
It's fine.
with a 23 to hit.
It will.
It's a D8. 7 points, or plus 3, 10 points of force damage as the sword slashes against you. He is then going to slash against you, Umberto, with his sword.
So was that the one that just hit Umami? That was his spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Can I do my reaction now? Because that obviously was him hitting someone who's now 5 feet. Is that a bit tricksy?
What's your feat say?
As a sentinel, when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Because the attacking creature is technically
The
spiritual
sword.
weapon.
And then we said I can't hit that because that's so. Again, I'm not arguing the point. I was just like going because that's
that's a nice No, technically
again,
the spiritual weapon.
Just good to know. Okay, yeah, no, come on.
All right, so he rolled a 17 on the dice to hit, plus 8.
Well, yeah.
He's going to put a first level smite into it.
Ugh.
2d8s.
Filthy. Again, resistance to the sword.
Right, so that is 9 points half to 4 slashing damage.
4. Yep.
And then 10 points of radiant damage.
Boom.
He's going to attack with his second attack, which is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
And put another smite into it.
Paladins.
Yeah, well, that's what they do.
Yeah.
Max damage on his slash. So that would be 13.5 to 6 points.
Toots.
but only 6 points of radiant damage. Sister's going to come in. Spiritual weapon is going to come behind you, Umami. But first, she's going to cast blindness on both of you.
So rude. They're such a rude pair. Ugh. Yeah.
What a bunch of rude boys.
Yeah. We've shown hospitality. We broke bread with them. Yeah.
Can you make me Constitution saving throws, please?
22.
17. Oh
They-
my goodness.
Both.
They didn't accept the breaking of bread, remember?
They both pass. Excellent. Very, very excellent. The spiritual weapon is going to strike at you, Umami, for a 27. So yeah, that hits. And that does 11 points of damage.
Oh. Umberto! Ow.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
At this point, 2 constitutions for the save. 18 and 17. So spike growths
Definitely pass. Yeah.
I need to find a better way to use my... Yeah, okay.
Great. Okay. It is now Umberto, your turn.
Okay. Biggin still. Sister hasn't arrived yet, right?
Nope. Sister is about 20 foot away from Umami, so 25 foot away from you.
Okay. Come on, barbarian.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Does
Barbarian.
a 19 hit?
Yes!
Thank you for believing in me, Niall.
Well, you know, I'm rooting for you guys at the end of the day. I'm not trying to kill. I'm trying to kill you, but I'm not trying to kill you. You know?
14 points of bludgeoning.
Excellent. You knock him unconscious with one
Cool.
strike.
I also think that as he's going down, I sort of grab him and I try and throw him away from the spike growth. Because I'm like, okay, no one's going to die, but that's not honourable. That's... So just to sort of throw him. At which point I sort of like acknowledge the sister and then run off at sort of like parallel. I'm coming to... Also, so the sword's dropped, right? So
You will have to, because Umami's kind of in your way, you have to go through the spike growth.
To get to Umami, or...
No, to get to her.
I mean, I'm getting away from... You know, I'm gonna try and sort of...
Yeah, you have 40.
I've got 40 feet. I'm sort of peeling off, so... But still trying to be in the way of Umami. So I'm like...
Well, because Umami's kind of at the point where you would go round the spike growth, you have to go through the spike growth.
Or,
Pick me up. Push me.
I'm coming to get you. Can I
Umami's right next to you, that's the issue.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, I need to heal you
Yeah.
by healing me. So if you stand your ground, it's fine.
If Umami's right next to me, and is Umami within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, Umami is within 5 feet of you.
I also just sort of like go, you're one of my best friends. Boom, hospitality. We both gain
Yes.
7 points. It's temporary hit points, but that could make or break this.
Yes, it does. It does. It does.
I am also looking very battered. Not as bad as literally. You should have seen the other guy. Okay, so that's. Oh, I like it on D&D Beyond. It's all gone green now. They're like, ooh, you've got magical hit points. Yes. So I think that's my action. That's my bonus. Me and my bud we're prepared for that.
Stand in your ground. Great. Umami, it's your turn.
Can I go around the spike crows to position myself to pull her inside?
Nice.
No, because she stood on the outside of it, and so are you now. So you would have to go into the spike growth to actually pull her in.
Okay. What do I have to do so Umberto doesn't have to go through?
Move around. Move out of the way, really. Just move it slightly out of the way.
Is she coming? Is she arriving to us in the next turn?
She's like 15 foot away from you, 20 foot away from Umberto. She
Fine.
is walking. She's got a spear out, but she's walking towards you.
It's fine. In that case, I'm gonna bonus action change my starry form to Callus, and as my action, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds
Great.
upon me.
Smart. I mean, if the healer can stay up.
Cure Wounds. Great. So that is 15 healing to me. And then my feature, I'm going to use it on Umberto.
On
Umberto
her.
gets-
Plot twist.
You get healing.
Yeah.
Only for healing.
4.
Nice.
As I said, it's all. Yeah. That's a decent. Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, I'm going to drop Spike Growth.
Great. You drop spike growth.
And with my movement, I'm gonna get the hell out of. I mean, I just want to get away from the spiritual weapon, which has a 20. So as long as I move 30, I'm fine.
Just keep running.
Great, you move 30 foot out of the way. It is now her turn. She's gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
On him.
Oh, we should kill this guy. Kill him.
Oh, that's okay.
So they both get 6 healing points, and he awakens. Back.
He's
Okay.
not prone.
Okay.
He's not prone. And next to you.
Yeah. 6 healing points.
All right, I didn't realize that was part of it, but okay.
She then, you hear her whispering to fate. You recognize the prayer, Umberto, as with a dash of like weird divine speed, she moves around you behind her brother and puts her hands on him. And as she does so, you can see life being rejuvenated into him as he heals 7 plus 4, 11 points of healing.
All right.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Again, Bo's like, I did not realize that was part of it. I thought it was until we were knocked out. But all right.
She is then going to move back 5, 10, 15. 20. Yes, and end her turn. The spiritual weapon stays where it is. It is
So
now.
She didn't go. I don't get an attack of opportunity on her, right?
No, she moved
Yeah.
right round you to her brother and is now moving back and letting him deal with you. Berto, it's your turn.
Is he prone?
Yeah, he's currently prone.
Right. Okay. Let's do this with advantage. Okay, first with advantage does a 15 hit.
No, he smashes the shield at the more out of the way as he immediately gets back into combat with you.
Second with advantage does a 22 hit.
Yes.
I deal 11 points of bludgeoning.
You crush the hammer into his leg as he screams out in pain.
He's still alive though.
Yeah, he's still up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Oh god.
Umami, it's your turn.
Umami, being in a safe distance, is gonna cast Moonbeam on top of the motherfucker.
Which one?
The big one. Can he
Yeah.
please make Constitution 15?
Still prone. I don't think that affects anything.
No, but he does fail.
Ah.
It takes 6 radiant.
Oh, that's exactly what his hit points were as he is knocked back unconscious.
The moon rules. Oh my God. And I just keep my distance away from the. If I'm away from the spiritual weapon, I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah, of course. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Great.
No. That was my action. Bonus action, moonbeam to the sister.
Okay, you're going to start moving the moonbeam to the sister.
Not the moonbeam, the fit. Oh no, but forget about it because I changed to the chalice.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, the brother starts choking on the floor as he's making death saves. The spiritual weapon moves behind you, Umberto, and swings for you, but misses. The sister then holds out her hand as a guiding bolt strikes out towards you.
Oh no!
A natural 20 to hit.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Devon. Wherever you are, I look up at you, just eating popcorn. You're like,
4d6. I guess I have to roll them twice. 2. Plus 2 is 4. 8 points of radiant damage.
That's
as you are light.
That was all of my hit temp apart from 1. So I 7 burn off and I'm just like. All right.
Nice. It is now your turn, Umberto.
Is honor a huge thing in this battle anymore?
Depends on how you want to play it, my friend.
So look down at him. This is not how we fight. And I will. Is the moonbeam still? I'm like, hey, if the moon kills him, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going after her.
Yeah.
Bump, 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 bump. I will go. I mean, it's one thing to be killed by a moonbeam. It's another if I caved his head in with a hammer. That's some Game of Thrones nonsense right there. And that's not how Umberto works. He's not Ned Stark. He's Richard Sharp. Same actor, different business. Okay. First hit, 17 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. That is 16 points of bludgeoning.
You smash the hammer into her chest as she is winded from the pure force of it. She is still up.
Second attack, 18 to hit.
That hits.
I bring the hammer round for 15 points of bludgeoning.
How do you finish her?
Just into the chest, back of the head, down. And then
her body hits the ground and scorpion tails round as the impact crunches in. They're both unconscious and immediately zip away, and you all back in the library. They look at you from afar and start to draw their weapons back.
Good fight. I kind of like nod to both of them. Good fight.
The brother walks away, but the sister just nods graciously.
I approach with a cupcake, with 2 cupcakes, and just put them in front of her. Go back. Okay, Umberto.
The dragon's like, hell yes!
No, Umberto, let's done again.
I think I pour the mummy in front of her. Like, yes! Honor!
That was amazing. Right, on for the next one. And all your eyes again around the back of your skulls. But this time, it's Andor, Devon, Royce, and Lavender. And you're all stood 30 foot away from one ornate dartboard, essentially.
This is such transition. It's like, and now pub games!
Yay.
Lavender looks at you, Royce, and says, challenger makes the first move.
technically that's you then, yes?
Yes,
No.
technically.
No,
You're-
because this was our game, so you're challenging us to it, yes?
Here we are. And she pulls out her knife.
Weirdly precocious there. It's like, I get the first go, of course.
And throws it for 14. It plunks into the dartboard. Not bang in the middle, but near.
So just remind me, it's been a while since I played Daggerboard. We're going to get 3 goes each, yes?
Andor looks at you and goes, this is your game.
I know, but while I've just been resting or recuperating, Andor, I just wanted to know how many sets, legs, that sort of thing, you know.
Well, usually it'd be three attempts to get to the closest. Whoever gets the closest wins.
Okay, great. Devon, would you like the first go?
Oh no, it appears that your friend has thrown first, and if you are to compete
us
with
two.
her,
Oh, yes.
so if you're competing with her directly, then it would make sense for you to go first, and then I will take on Andor.
Are we not all playing at the same time? Oh, great. Then, yes, I'll go now. Good idea, Devon. Glad you're the brains around here. I've taken out a dagger. I've put it on the board, and I've rolled 11 plus a 6, which would be 17.
Excellent. Your dagger takes the lead as it is the closest to the point. Andor goes, bloody hell. Here I go. Andor, just with pure panache, flicks the dagger up, catches it by the blade, and then flicks it again, and rolls a 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
It jams closer to the board.
Very good. My turn.
Thank you.
Royce, do you have a dagger I can borrow?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. You see that he's still got 2. And one looks slightly different to the other. And it's also got some writing on it, but he hands you the other one.
Thank you. Right, let's see how this goes. And I go to throw it. That's a 16.
Your dagger lands closely to Roy's.
Right, well, that wasn't too bad. At least I didn't embarrass
excellent.
us.
You know, just get this started. Get your eye in.
Yes, this is really intense, just like the fight.
Doesn't even say anything. She just
Absolutely.
literally throws a dagger and also rolls a 17. And it lands, knocking yours out of place, Devon.
Damn it.
I walk up to the board, pick up both the daggers that we need again, go back, and I'm about to roll. Let's see what I get. It is, I'm intimidated by that, obviously, because I've rolled an 8.
Yeah, you're not really sure what to make of it. You throw a dagger and it just whiffs wide.
I missed the target completely.
No, you hit the target. It's just like, it's not a great shot at all.
No.
Following your suit, Andor's kind of like watching you as you like go back and is kind of distracted by you and barely manages to throw any better for a 10.
I can see how this is going to go. Thank you for the dagger again, Royce.
Pleasure.
That is a 7.
Oh, you do miss the target this time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh, I lost a kidney for this.
Lavender looks at you and says, I suppose this is the final one. Ooh. She kind of finds herself getting too cocky and also just hits the target with a 10.
Oh.
Go on, Royce. You got this.
Taking out the dagger I haven't thrown yet, shimmers slightly of adamantine, and there's writing on the side, and I throw it at the target. Oh. That's a dirty 20.
Your dagger hits Andor's dagger out of place and takes the place of Andor's dagger. And I goes, oh, fucking hell.
I do like Andor. Just be like, oh. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Andor picks up a dagger and he just sort of chucks it in the air, feeling the weight of it, and then just with speed and power throws the dagger straight and knocks your dagger out of place.
No.
And goes, fuck yeah! Oh god. Rolled a 20.
What, natural 20 or a dirty 20?
Dirty 20 as well.
Oh, they aren't lodged in next to each other. Okay.
No, it knocks it out. Each dagger knocks it out of place.
I mean, it's an adamantine dagger, so you've done crit damage to the board for all it can.
Well, I was thinking that it actually should have gone dunk
through the board.
I just.
Everyone, you are the last person. You got to get higher than a 20.
You can do this, Rice.
Right.
You can do this. You can do this.
I'm going to try it with a bit of pizzazz, as you call it. Aha! Flip the dagger up and then just lob it. I rolled a 23.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
18 for 23.
Devon, you hit bang in the center of the target, and as you do, everybody is back into the room. Lavender looks livid.
Being flamboyant does apparently work sometimes.
As a door opens up.
It works sometimes, all of the time. Yeah!
A door opens up from the side
shenanigans!
Shenanigans! Yes, the door opens.
A door opens from the side of the room, a clockwork door, very similar to what you walked into, and you hear, and now, welcome to the... And Ali stood there with a camel, with a sphinx, and they're both looking at the room with the dragon, all the Kuruts, the four of you, and the four of them. And Ali looks like you guys, and goes, what did I miss?
Welcome to the library. Welcome to our library.
The keepers are here!
And the dragon goes, the keepers of wisdom!
Jesus Christ.
Hi, by the way.
And also Devon is here.
What is it? He's a keeper too! Yeah!
Sorry, who's Devon?
Oh, that would be me. Hello.
He's an archaeologist.
Thank you. And Ali bows to the Sphinx and then walks in with the camel. Sorry, what happened? And the dragon's like, these are the keepers of wisdom. They are the new keepers of the library. Begone! And he swipes his claw towards the four others. And they're like, wait, what? And they literally disappear into sand.
Oh, okay.
And disappear completely from the library.
They're not dead, are they? They just got teleported elsewhere?
Yes.
Do not sound sure of that.
Insight check. I mean, I don't think you're going to kill off your characters, Niall, but... 19.
Yeah, he seems unsure that you questioned it.
Right.
Okay. Good.
He's pretty sure he teleported them out.
Yeah, I mean, old magic. Ali, welcome. What? We've all got stories to
Kurt's
share.
like coming up to you as you're all talking and is like handing you keys as you're like trying to talk to Ali.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, Ali, last time we saw you, swallowed by the sand, what happened? Also, did you see Pat? That's our camel, but...
No, I think this was the camel that
got swallowed.
Umami was riding. Yeah, we ended up at a different part of what seemed to be the Underdark, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
And we had to go through multiple tests, but thankfully I had the book, and he pulls out the book, and Kurt's like, thank you, and takes the book. Yeah, I had the book, which I used to solve most of the puzzles, actually.
Oh. Okay. Well, okay.
Who were the other people?
Other adventurers.
One's the redhead from the camp. 2 green eyes. were good at fighting until they got beaten, and the other's my ex.
I feel like I shouldn't go into that.
Yeah, the web of fate has dragged us all into its embrace, and yeah, it's. Are you okay, Ali? Are you well?
I'm fine. I mean, I can't believe we're here. And he takes a moment to look at this grand library as he walks over to the railing, and the dragon comes over and is like, "Yes, it is pretty magnificent. Keepers of wisdom, is this your friend?"
Yes, no, he's
and he's like got a claw up, slowly casting a magic spell.
First of the new library cards. We write one for our associate here.
Karut brings over a card with Ali's face on.
Yeah.
Ali's like, "Thank you." Karut's like, "My pleasure."
You're welcome to. You're welcome to make use of the library. The rules seem to be you're not allowed to take anything out, but you're allowed to make copies or notes. So,
excellent. Who here has any knowledge of the library? And Karut says, "Well, that would be me. I know the whole library and its contents from back to front." Ali walks over to Karut and he says, "Could you tell me where I could find any information on Oras Fate brand?" And Karut says, "This way, sir. Follow me." And Ali looks at you and smiles, and just says, "Hold on a second." And he comes up to all of you and just throws his arms around all of you and embraces you all in like a big group hug.
Kissing party.
We had a kissing party last night, Ali. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a part of the kissing party unless you want to.
He kisses you all on the forehead.
Yeah, you just.
He didn't know you were mouthing. He wasn't there. He didn't know it was full tongue and everything. He kisses you all on the forehead.
I full make out with this. I'm happily married.
That, he's like, "What the hell?"
No, I don't make out. That's a step too far.
He kisses you all on the forehead and he goes, thank you so much. I'm going to spend some time here for a while, if that's okay."
I mean, yeah, I've got no problem with that. I mean, the rest of us need to decide what we're doing. I think we're allowed to go, but we can come back here. We've now got. But yeah, no. Yes, no. You go. We're all gonna have a little chat.
Ollie seems like a child for a second as he pretty much hops, skips, and runs, following Karut's drone body. Karut appears from behind you, Umberto, and says, "Actually, using the key, you can use that in any door and find your way to the library. If you also talk to the key, you can be in communication with myself. And if you ever need to summon the library to your location, please let me know. It makes an excellent fortress."
Yes, I'm sure it does.
But it's very large. Please be aware that the surrounding area will be crushed.
Okay, maybe we'll work.
Be specific with your destination.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karut. Thank you.
I look forward
to working with you.
The Time Dragon swoops around you guys and says, "Well, Keepers of Time, I think it is time for me to finish this life. I'm very happy that I've seen the Keepers arrive, and now I can rest happily." And he nestles down into a slumber-like position, and his whole body glows this bright gold. Iridescent light starts to shine, and you can see nothing for a whole second as you're blinded, and the dragon disappears.
Oh. Okay.
Where's the Sphinx?
The Sphinx is gone. The door's closed.
Oh, there's still someone to talk to.
Well, Karut's there, and he's like, "That dragon is so dramatic." And another two Karuts bring out a giant golden egg and plonk it on a table.
Oh, so it's a cycle.
Oh yeah, he'll be back in a few days.
Oh, well, that's good. Wow. Okay. Sincerely, did not think that this was the way this was going to go. About if you told me a week ago we'd be in charge of a great library, that's
A corrupt puts its hand on your shoulder, Umberto, and it says, "I'll be honest with you, neither did I."
No.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. What happens when you look opportunity in the face, when you stare down the barrel of the gun of adventure. This is what you can achieve. Imagine what we can do now with knowledge surrounding us, everything we could possibly know. But all I really want to know is where my parrot is.
I'm going to go study. And I just walk off and start going to look at all the books. I'm like, oh, this book, I want this book. Oh, there's this book on this ancient thing I've never heard. Oh, I'm going to take that.
Wow. I've got a feeling he's going to get more out of this than the rest of us combined.
Really, I was doing it for him.
Yeah, actually. Also for Ali, you know, we got.
Oh yes.
Have you? You've got your payment. You've got the rock.
Devon,
Devon, come back.
Devon's deep in the library now, going, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I suppose he can have it. We've got all of this. Umami, what do you want to do now?
I think I would like to find a book for ATAC.
Yeah.
I think I own him this. Probably something about the stars. Maybe a map of the stars.
That'd be nice. Yeah. I hope he's okay.
Oh, that gives me an idea. I think I'd like to go and find a book as well.
Yeah.
And there's a particular title that I go off and find.
As you all search the library for your different books and explore your new wonder as the keepers of wisdom, far away in the city of solitude, 4 adventurers suddenly appear in a noble's house. The green-eyed noble walks down his garden steps towards the 2 that reflect his green eyes. He says, successful, I see. And the male bows his head, not making eye contact with this elven figure, full elf. Lavender gets a knife and throws it immediately into a tree. Andor looks at everyone and sort of looks at the elven figure and scrunches his face up. And the elf stops in his tracks and says, "Do not tell me you have failed." And Andor looks at the elf and says, "Technically, we promised we wouldn't say anything." And the elf turns and walks back into his house. The young woman follows, and the young man looks sheepish as he follows inside the house as well. You hear a little voice say, "Mum?" as Lavender turns and a young girl walks out of a different part of the house. "Is everything okay?" Lavender goes, "Oh, everything's fine, sweetie, everything's fine." Immediately, smile changes. She says, "Where were you? Did you anywhere fun?" As she looks at her daughter and says, "Nowhere important," and smiles. And that is where we'll end our session tonight.
Can I just say the book that he went and looked for in the library?
Yeah?
How to Be a Better Father.
Oh.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, gang, that was some bloody shenanigans, wasn't it?
Shenanigans!
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for joining us for a rip-roaring, absolutely high stakes to belly laughing to very emotional session. Just an all-around cracking time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for playing. It was awesome. What an awesome session, and hopefully we'll see what else happens in the Lands of Fate. In more Tales of Fate! Maybe coming at some point soon. Wonderful Dragon Claw. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Lots of love, especially to you. Bye
right there.
Shenanigans.
Thank you very much for joining us for tonight's session. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, you can catch us on Mondays and Tuesdays from 6 p.m. UK time, where we play Dungeons and Dragons, and also on Fridays from 6 p.m. UK time, where we play other TTRPGs. You can also find us on YouTube on either Wednesdays or Thursdays, where we do our talk shows. Talking is a free action, or Talk Together. Due to schedules, they're not every week. Just follow us on social media and join our Discord to see when those episodes will be going live. Speaking of YouTube, if you are watching on YouTube, please do give us a like, follow, subscribe, all of that stuff. Comment down below. It helps with the algorithms so that we can see what you like and what we should be doing more of. You can find us all over social media as Roll Together RPG, and a massive thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. We love them. They are the best. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. You can join them from as little as one of your local currency per month, or one goat, which must be sent to Tom, by following the links in chat or in the description below. There are 2 different tiers that you can join with different benefits, so go give those a look. You can also join our Discord, as mentioned before, again by following the links in chat or in the description below. And we will see you next week for more Roll Together adventures.